Your mind is being altered by stoned ape theories with
Hubo,
Kapowski,
and the Dude.
a podcast where we alter our perception of reality and discuss the meaning of life on this pale blue dot.
My state, primate. My state, primate. I stay.
Yo!
Yes, this
Episode
motherfucker-
37, Stoned Ape Theories. Before we get into it, go check out stonedapetheories.com. We don't have it yet. It's going to be on the collaboratory, though.
But where can you find our shit?
Yeah, no, but you can find our shit on fucking patreon.com/Stoned Ape Theories podcast. And like, comment, subscribe, do all the things. We've got Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. Fucking go check out all those. The links are in the bio. Do the shit. Description.
Yeah.
All the things.
New bonus episodes coming out this week.
Fuck yeah.
This week is in referencing to when we're recording, but this
And
is
that
going
voice
up
you're hearing is our
later.
beautiful producer who hasn't been on in many months. He does it all fucking remote. We just send him the file and then
He's been north of the wall.
yeah, and then he spits us out. Yeah. And then he spits us back amazing, beautiful content like a fucking wizard.
If we can figure out the technical end of it on our side here.
Yeah, as
Get
long
the
as
camera
I
not to
don't
fog
fuck up enough to send him the file, which can be hard sometimes.
difficult, man.
Yeah.
Fangled contraptions they
You
got
realize
going
that
on.
hours ago I had messaged him to warm this bitch up?
I was
right?
wondering. I came in. I was like, how warm does it get normally if you warm it up?
Doesn't.
It doesn't. All right.
No, that space heater that used
Again,
to
that's
be
why
here,
you need to go
you
to
don't
our
even-
shit and give us money.
We can't afford a space heater.
Well,
Oh,
here's the
no.
beautiful thing is that I have a propane heater that I debated bringing up here, but I didn't want to just like hotbox this room with propane. So I was like,
respect it.
you
I'm
know
not
what?
trying to die.
Maybe we don't do that. Like my dad, he was like, if you open the door and the window, you got enough ventilation. I was like, I don't. You know what, man?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna take that risk.
Bro, we went to the fights that one time. And
Yeah.
They had this outside tent and they had propane heat in there. Bro, I'm catching vapors.
Oh,
No, I'm in there. I told him,
Yeah.
I'm like, dude, I can smell, like, I can feel that
Dude,
shit
we've been-
burning in my
Shit's
throat.
messed up.
They said they had hundreds of people in here all summer.
No
during
ventilation.
COVID. No ventilation, bro.
Dude.
And they're burning all kinds of propane. And I was in there for minutes and was already feeling it.
building
I'm like,
this
how
fucking
many people were
room
hospitalized?
building this fucking extra room on the house right here.
Yeah.
My dad doesn't give a fuck about a lot of things. And so like our ventilation was like a cracked window and like an open door. He's just cranking the fucking propane in there. And after a while I was like, all right, dude, we gotta cut this out. And he was like, yeah, is it getting too much? I was like, yes. Fuck yeah, it is. What do you mean, dude?
You're over here like, whoa, man.
Yeah.
Fucking-
Like I was like, I know I smoked weed this morning, but I didn't get this high. This
Yeah.
is fuck.
High
And then like,
that extra
and then we're
level
like
that you
ripping
can only
insulation out of the wall and shit and breathing that in. We're like in the propane. I'm like, this is not cool. It's like, can we open the fucking windows?
Get some ventilation. Dude, I can't fuck with bleach. Dude, I cleaned my bathroom when I was
Oh,
like
dude.
in my mid-20s one time, and I used this like gel fucking grout cleaner, and you're supposed to have adequate ventilation. Bro, I was outside for an hour. My fucking head was just ringing. All I could smell for literally like 3 days, all I could smell was bleach. And now
Oh.
like I can't even be in the room with bleach, and it just fucking
Wow.
makes
That's
me feel
based-
like I'm suffocating.
No, that's fair. That's understandable. When I was
Yeah.
like, I must have been like 8 or something like that. I was a kid, and my family took my sister and me to. We were going to like, I think it was a camping trip. Like it was like Zion and like that area. We were
Yes,
out there,
sir.
and we went to a KOA campground, and we're in
like
there.
New Jerusalem?
It was yeah. We went. So we were over in Israel, right? And and we get to a KOA campground, which is funny because the A in KOA stands for America, but we were in Jerusalem and you know.
Jerusalem?
We were
Yeah,
in
in
Jerusalem.
Jerusalem.
And, anyways, yeah, we're in specifically that part of, yeah, anyways. So we're at like Zion or whatever, right? National Park.
in Utah.
We're in Utah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You know, we're out
Yeah.
there in the deserty area.
I
And,
mean, really, what's the difference
Yeah.
between there and
Israel,
Palestine?
Utah,
I
I
mean, Israel. Israel.
What's
no,
the
sorry.
difference between the two? I don't
Yeah.
know. One of them has KOAs, for instance. That's something I can think of.
And
We're-
white people.
Yeah, true. Well, I mean, depends on. Anyways.
Yeah, the other has DOAs. Dead
So-
on arrival.
Well, there's Devil's Tower. You don't want to keep that, you know. Don't sleep on that shit.
Devil's
Yeah.
Tower in
But anyways,
Wyoming or whatever.
that's
Right.
what I'm talking about.
Another
Yeah.
place.
Anyways, so we're at this KOA and we're sleeping, and in the middle of the night we wake up and all of our eyes are like stinging really bad. So we go out. It's so bad we crawl outside in the middle of the night, and we got ice from our cooler, and we're like putting it on our eyes, and we're like sitting here. I'm crying, my sister's crying, and she's like 5, little tiny child, and we're like, what the hell is going on, right? And
She's 5, you're
eventually,
only like
it
8.
just we aerate it out in there enough, and we go and we
Like
just
a
sleep.
propane leak.
Something's wrong, and we go the
Clearly.
next day. My mom comes back
To light a lantern.
to the. It was a cabin, right? It was a KOA cabin. We come back to the cabin,
Good thing nobody in your family smokes.
and no, we don't.
Like, pass
and,
me the Bernie, buddy.
My
See if
mom
this
had
gas
gone
is burning.
to the, what is it called? The like KOA campground, like lodge, like general store, and the
Yeah.
manager's office. And she goes there, and she shows up, and she's like, "What the hell happened to our place?" And they're like, "You were not supposed to be given that place. We just cleaned it with a bunch of like acid and shit, like like with a bunch of cleaners, like,
wow.
industrial grade, like, up to here." And we were like, "Oh yeah, it messed our eyes up," and they gave us the whole thing and like a ticket for. And so the next stop, we stopped.
That's
at
called a
KOA and
win.
got free,
Yeah.
Like the acid vapors in the room are
Yeah,
just like
burning
burning,
our
your
eyes.
eyes and shit.
We're like, what
Imagine
the-
what it did to your lungs.
Campgrounds of America. Excuse me.
Sorry that you don't pay your minimum wage employees enough to fucking not smoke enough weed to know which rooms just fucking got cleaned.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So fucking
It's
how
like, hey, the
acid.
key was on the board, giving it to him.
Like, what are they cleaning with acid, though?
Yeah, exactly. What was done in that room
What's
before
going on in the
you?
cabins and KOA campgrounds, bro? I'll tell you.
It's a
I
lot.
actually won't tell you.
I
That
love-
shit stays in the KOA campgrounds.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
What happens in the KOA stays at the KOA.
Exactly.
Okay, what's great is that the KOA that's like the closest to the Las Vegas Strip. I've stayed at it now twice, I think. It's a fucking wonderful place. Like, if you think that the Strip is good for people watching, go to the fucking KOA. Doesn't even matter if you're camping there.
Then
Just go
find
there
the
for
nearest
people
Walmart.
watching.
KOAs are like chill though.
You get
They
your
are.
camera out and
No,
go to
they're-
your nearest
it's-
Walmart.
Go to
Yeah, it's the most chill people who look like they could murder you, but they don't because
Yeah.
they're awesome.
They don't.
But their eyes, their
But
eyes,
you
something
look at
wrong
them
with
and
their
you're like,
eyes, yeah.
Man,
It's
if
like
you
a-
did murder me, it probably wouldn't be your first
I've never
sentence.
actually been to a KOA. I've driven by them.
You've never been to a KOA?
No.
Oh, dude, I go to KOA.
You're
yeah,
white, aren't you?
I've been to multiple
Yeah,
Yeah,
KOAs.
no, I go to like national parks and like state parks. I've done
That's
it.
pretty white. You got to go to the KOAs,
No, it's
man.
not
KOA.
white. Do not claim this shit. Do not. It's not white to go to a national park. What are you talking about? That is the most absurd shit I've heard all day.
Yeah, I see a lot of Asians and
Oh yeah,
Indians at
yeah.
the national
Chinese people
parks.
specifically, huge flow of people from China to like big national parks like Yellowstone and what is the one with El Capitan,
That shit-
Yosemite, those
Yeah.
places. Yeah,
Dude, even there, they appreciate,
Especially
like,
here in
nature
Washington.
and like the natural,
Yeah.
attractions there. They got some of the craziest like bridges and like stairs up along like a straight fucking cliff, and you're like holding onto a cable, and they got this like handmade like boardwalk that's
Yeah.
just like pinned in, and you just look down the stairs all the way down. There's
death.
people. No, there's people. The fucking line of people goes all the way down the stairs. The people don't end, and they're all coming up to do this trek, and it's treacherous as fuck.
China. Yeah,
Like the most dangerous roads. You ever see those videos?
I have not.
Yeah.
They have like
They give me panic
They're
attacks.
fucked.
dude, yeah, dude, like Afghanistan, and they literally have this like triple decker fucking
Like,
bus.
as a person who
Yeah.
cares about cars and vehicles, you know what? Honestly, you don't even have to be a person
you
who
want
cares.
to watch it fall, don't
Dude,
you?
no, when you're watching that shit, you're like, I think about being behind the wheel for a second. I'm like, I couldn't even fucking, like, those tunnels that
Like
are
watching
just like,
Alex Honnold climb.
yeah. Oh, yeah, exactly. Dude,
And my
those tunnels that
my
are
fingernails
6
just want to suicide. Like they just feel like they just want to jump off my
the
fingers.
tunnels in fucking India and shit that are 6 miles long with like no lights,
Oh.
and they're just going for it,
Bro.
Like, if you don't have headlights, you're just guessing.
Do you think anybody's just straight fucking just going for it with no lights?
Yes.
Just bing, 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 just making their
Yeah.
way through.
They find the edge, they hit it with the side of their car, and they're like, "Oh fuck, there's the edge," and then they just keep going. And then they hit it a little bit again, like, "Yeah, fuck, keep going."
Oh my God.
They just bumper car through it.
But
Like
actually,
the kid lanes at a bowling alley.
Yeah.
And they got the
Yeah.
yeah, you got the
inflatable
bumpers on the
bumpers.
side. Yeah, yeah.
As long as you go slow, you won't fuck up your car too bad.
Playing Mario Kart out here.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Yeah, you were talking about the.
You see all the scrap cars in India. That's what it's from.
Bro.
Oh, really?
I don't know.
Like the cars get wrecked. Like
I don't know. There are
those
huge
things?
scrap yards in India. If you've never seen massive
I-
scrap yards in India, just Google it. It's dope.
That actually sounds kind of sick.
Yeah.
Or like the airplane.
I'm sure there's
graveyard.
people like
Airplane
living in those
graveyard,
fields.
yeah.
Like there's one in Nevada or something, and
Yeah.
it just is like infinite planes, and they're all interlocked. It's crazy. It looks like a fucking MC Escher drawing.
There was
and
actually
shit.
one around here for a bunch of, I believe it was Toyota. It was either Toyota or Volkswagen. Can't remember. Might have been Volkswagen. But
A bunch of Toyota.
out at the nuclear shit out here, the fucking big.
Say that again.
I can't. I'm not going to.
Say it one more time.
Don't do him like this.
The nuclear.
There's two.
nuclear-
There's two words I can't do, and it's that and measurement, which I'm just gonna say it once and move the fuck on.
nailed it.
Sounded like
You nailed
yeah,
it.
you
Yeah,
got
Let's
it.
go.
you
Yeah.
sound like a pro.
You're
Proud
so
of you,
far
bud.
one
Yeah.
for one.
That's because
Right?
I'm very fucking.
You're so
like,
far one for
Yeah, that's 100%, man.
Yeah.
bro. Gold star.
Yeah.
Gold star.
No, I have to be very conscious about it, and I don't actually know the right way to say the other one. Again, not gonna say it, but you know what towers I'm talking
The
about.
other one.
They emit
Tower?
steam and stuff. No, not those ones.
Oh,
the
yeah.
ones in Washington here.
You know those nuclear
not the ones in
towers? The one
Seattle.
Yeah,
in
yeah.
Twin
Can you
Towers?
say
That word.
Can you say nucleus?
Nope.
Yes, you can.
Nucleus.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now say
Nuclear.
nuclear.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought that was what I said.
New clear, 2 words. Like
Nuclear.
brand new.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And clear.
paint. I
Okay.
don't know. Clear paint. You know.
Yeah.
You know.
Like a clear coat. I got
Yeah,
it.
they're
Like, sure.
they're a nuclear
Nuclear.
threat. That's like W.
W.
Yeah, that's a W.
W.
Yeah, they got a
Yeah.
nuclear threat.
Well, doesn't he say it in Indiana Jones? Isn't that the thing that spawned that
Nuclear?
whole conversation on the internet? Because he says it in whichever Indiana Jones movie. He's like in like a boom town, like a nuke town.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
And they
no,
blow
that's
it
the
up, and he gets
beginning
in the
of the
thing,
Crystal
and
Skull.
he's like a
one.
nuclear bomb, and everyone's like nuclear Harrison.
I think it's a colloquialism with you know, like people just hear it and they're like, yeah,
It's just
nuclear.
natural
Nuclear.
spoonerism
Who
and the
gives a
degradation
fuck?
of language over
There
time.
you go, a spoonerism.
Yeah.
There we go.
That's what you call when you swap 2 sounds around.
Man, it sounds provocative. A spoonerism. It sounds
Spooters.
Oh, you don't even
Yeah.
know, bro. All the word I can't even.
sounds like some fetish shit.
I don't think so. I think spooning is normal, and I think if you think that's fetish shit,
No,
you're
it's spoonerism. Spooner, not spooner.
spoonerism. Yeah, it's like
Spooner,
communism, but
DD
like it's like
or
a it's like
TT?
an ideology for spooning.
Spooner. N. Spoon.
What the fuck are you talking?
So
Sorry,
it's
keep going.
either spoonerism or spooterism.
Oh, spoonerism. With
Okay,
an N.
okay.
Yeah, spoon.
Yeah.
Spoon. Yeah.
Spoonerism. Okay, not
Splatoon. Like the game Splatoon. It's named after that.
Spooner. Okay.
Dude, the words that he says, like, you're a fucking genius, right? But then you say things where
I'm just gonna ask if you say something that I've never heard. I'm like, I've never
well,
heard of a.
here's the
spooner.
issue: is that
Yeah,
he
but it's
speaks
pretty-
in meme
Just like-
references
you just-
and in
It's
multiple
like nesting
language,
words together, just like
Yeah.
yeah, like
both
spoon
of which I
words,
don't speak.
Spoonerism.
Right.
Yeah.
Like I can keep up with some of the meme references, but you only speak in meme reference. Like you speak in Logic and like Ableton and camera stuff. You speak in that language, and you also speak in meme, and you speak in multiple languages.
You say I speak in Logic, but I've never used Logic Pro before. So
Fuck
you're
off.
really like just kind of throwing shit at the wall here, trying to catch
Yeah.
me on some
Yeah, Mr. Fucking
Yeah.
Technical.
Mr. Technical.
Yeah, who,
Although you
who
are
painted
actually
themselves in a corner on that one.
Fucking me.
Speaking of corners, where the fuck have you been?
I mean, not.
We haven't
in
seen you
a
in
different
many
corner of the earth.
moons.
I'm
Yeah.
I'm right here.
You're like in the
Uh,
upper northwest.
The
right?
upper north, yeah, Bellingham, which is
Good old
it's like a
Beeham.
20-minute drive from Vancouver. You know, if you can
Yeah.
get if you have
Yeah.
a passport.
I
or
was
whatever.
born in
But-
Bellingham.
Yeah.
I love
Yes, sir.
Vancouver.
My dad's been
Yeah.
going to Bellingham multiple times this week
Yeah.
for a very sad reason, but he has been going to Bellingham.
Bellingham
we
is
used to
fire,
go
though.
all the time. It is. No, it's fucking great.
It's a walkable city.
Yes.
I walk across the street to a bodega in a strip mall, and I buy,
Blunts. You buy blunts.
I buy blunts. You know me.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
it's like
you
over there.
You get the
straight
5-pack
purple,
of the
straight purple,
backwoods.
right out of Kaled shit, right?
Yeah, bro, you're up there. You get those the beasters. You know, you
Um,
get the BC buds up there, man.
But
So what are you smoking off of?
Huh? What am I smoking off of? Oh, real shit, dog.
Yeah, real shit.
Real
That's
shit.
fire. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
You ever or how often you go to Vancouver?
I don't go to Vancouver. I don't have a passport.
Oh, okay.
I don't have a passport because I'm
He's
waiting
like,
for it to be
I'm just up there.
given to me, which is not good because I just applied for a job in Austria in like 7 months. And so if I get that job,
Austria?
yeah, and I'm not gonna have a passport.
Can you find a replacement for yourself before?
Well, I'll be in Austria. It'll be the same as me being in Bellingham.
Yeah.
Right? It's like,
I guess it is something that you can fucking do
It
anywhere.
really
You're still
is.
willing to
It
do
is.
that when you're in Austria?
yeah, I'm
Bro.
only working 13 hours a week if I get this job as a
But
assistant
can we
teacher.
remote
so it's
you
like free
from
low.
there? Like, and
Yeah,
like, you
it's
can
very
go
easy
on
and
tour, like-
literally never
It's 8
changes our
hours
shit.
ahead.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Yeah, it doesn't change our shit
not
really.
at all. No.
No,
Yeah,
I still
that's
use
dope.
the same shitty
Technology.
software to fucking same shitty website to send you those files.
Oh yeah, Rakuten Drive.
Yeah, Rakuten Drive, man. Whatever the fuck. I still haven't quite figured out what the fuck Rakuten is or does. I've seen things that are sponsored by Rakuten, and I'm like, that can't be the fucking file sharing website I use.
So Rakuten is actually owned by Roku.
Really?
The TV.
No, it just sounds similar. I was just
All right, we're
pulling on your
listen.
chain.
At this point, you
spoonerism.
could legitimately.
I did a spoonerism.
Yeah.
Give me a girl who I can do a spoonerism on. On God.
On God.
On
A
God.
spoonerism on God. Yeah.
So spoonerism on God.
Yeah. So how the
On
fuck
God.
has life been for you?
You also
up
said
north?
something about 9/11 before this podcast started.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, the 9/11 thing will hit real quick before I go off.
Just like the towers.
In
Yeah.
the last episode, you guys made that joke. Oh, dude. Sorry, that took a sec. I did take a sec to set in. In the last episode, you guys made that joke about like, oh, you're old enough to have been there for 9/11.
Oh,
you
yeah,
know?
yeah.
I literally, there's a clip of me in Counter-Strike like 2 years ago, and somebody who that's like I don't know, 15-year-old kid sounding whatever was talking to like a 35-year-old on our Silver 1 team, and he was like, I don't want to hear shit from you, man. You sound like you were old enough to be there for 9/11. Right? and everyone laughed at that because they were like, is that the like measurement we're using now? It's like you were old enough to be there for 9/11.
You
you're
weren't there.
ancient.
You're not
It's like-
trauma bonded with us on a national level, bro.
It's like
Yeah.
the birth of Christ. It's before Christ and after
fact-
Christ.
yeah. B9
No, right.
11, yeah. B9
Yeah, it was
11
such,
A9/11.
such a significant event at the time.
I'm just waiting
Then
for
it's like,
9/11B to
now
happen.
there's
then.
adults that
B9/11
don't
and
remember it.
9/11.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
I mean, listen, they
I mean,
built
I'm an adult
another.
and I don't remember. Yeah, that's crazy.
That's what I'm
isn't it?
saying.
They built a
That's-
new
that
target.
blows my mind.
Yeah. Yeah. Hell yeah.
I mean, yeah. I can't like I like to act
Sorry,
like
I
I'm
meant
not like
tower.
a part of Gen Z. I'm not some like little Zoomer. I've never had TikTok, right? Don't have a TikTok account. I only have our account for posting the shit, right? But
I had it for a minute when we opened, bro.
but you're already out of the Zoomer. You're,
Yeah,
you're not.
dude.
Yeah, you're out. It's not like you're in like Jeopardy, right?
Yeah.
And I like to talk all this shit. I have 360 hours in Fortnite. So who's really losing here, right?
You.
I'm coping, you know.
Yeah.
And I realized I was talking to my dad yesterday.
At least that's hours. At least that's only hours and not days.
Yeah, I-
360 hours is days.
No,
No, but not 360
I had a
days.
buddy
Okay.
that over the course of 2 years on Guild Wars.
You familiar with the game Counter-Strike or Hearthstone?
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
we've got a buddy
But
who's put in thousands of hours.
he
I
literally
have
had
dozens of
over
hours.
300
Counter-Strike?
days of play hours
Yeah, that's fucked up.
on Guild Wars.
Wow.
Out of 2 years. I'm like, homie, how are you even sleeping? I'm like, what the fuck are like? You're literally living on this game.
Yeah. Oh, people do that shit all the
And,
time.
and
It
he's
was-
just like dungeon raid after dungeon raid. He's
Yeah.
like doing like, I'm like, what the fuck? He's like, yeah, dude, I'm meeting up with my friends later. We're gonna grind it out. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, it's sunny outside. Like, can we live in the fucking
Can you touch
Northwest,
grass,
bro.
man?
Yeah.
Please?
Yeah,
Yeah, I
you
mean,
have-
I'll be honest. If you combine Counter-Strike and Valorant, because they're like the same game, just one of them is like cartoon graphics. and
You're
has-
right on the
right?
borderline of one of
Um,
my friends who I make fun of for staying inside too much.
I have 2,400 hours across those two games, which would be
Yeah.
100 days.
Okay.
Yeah.
You would know, right? Oh yeah, 24.
2,400.
Yeah.
So 100 days. So,
Damn.
I mean, but that is across the course of like 8 years, right? I don't know what the Guild War width is, but you know.
Well, not
that's-
Valorant. Valorant hasn't been 8 years, but yeah, combined with
combined with
yeah,
Counter-Strike
yeah.
because
That's for the other one you-
skill.
yeah,
I had a
I
couple
got you.
hard.
Yeah.
Okay, I had a couple games that I played.
Add Overwatch though, because
That
there was a
broke my
minute
heart.
there where
Overwatch,
we were
I
fucking.
have 600 on Overwatch. It's a lot less than I thought. Do you have more hours on Overwatch than me?
I have no idea because remember I sold the account.
I did not know that. No, I did not remember that.
What you sell it for?
First of all, you do remember. You don't Clearly
No, I
you
was
don't,
there
but
for it,
you
but I
were
don't
there.
remember now.
You were totally there because we had a conversation where I was like,
This when
dude,
you guys were YouTubing before when you guys were younger?
we weren't YouTubing together at this point. We've always been YouTubing.
Those videos are cute as shit,
I still
though.
YouTube now. I still
But
post.
That's
those
why I'm
videos
saying,
of
like,
you when you guys were
like
kids, they
we've
were cute
been
as shit. They were
yeah,
funny.
yeah, we've been
He
YouTubing.
He cringes.
He can't
at
watch
me.
it because his voice was so high. My voice
Yes.
is still high,
But
so
you
it's not a
guys
big difference.
sound
But
like, you guys sound like, and I keep going over it, but you guys sound like you were genuinely interested in what you were doing and having fucking
And we
fun.
were.
we were.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
it comes across.
We put
He's
a
like,
lot
"God,
of-
I just die inside. Like,
It's because
dude,
my voice is very high pitched, and
I don't even think it's because your voice is high pitched. I think it's because you tried to make it lower. That's the one thing that I think.
Yeah, there was
made
that
it.
too. There's
But
just
only
shit.
in your like art videos. And
Yeah,
stuff,
but there's
so-
just shit that I did in those videos
What
that I
is
just
your
am-
real voice?
am
Has this not been
cool
your
with.
real voice the whole time? Are you
Yeah.
pitching down to like?
This?
Yeah.
No, this is normal now.
Okay.
No, there was a before.
Like he's coming out here. He's like, "Oh no, you were trying to lower your voice."
I was at the start at when I was like 13 or 14 because my voice didn't drop till much. Like I actually have one of the deeper voices in the group that we have now, but before, like, and I bloomed late, so like there was a minute there where everyone else sounded like their age, and I sounded like I was 8.
like, "Hey guys, yeah, let's."
actually. Yeah.
No, legitimately. Yes. And so when you were watching those videos, it was that. I heard the voice and I heard the mic and I just envisioned myself being in that room and like the smell of that room.
Take me back, man.
And no.
I'd rather be back there.
Bro,
making-
you're like
I
you're
was
like
more
having some
successful than I am
PTSD
now.
off this shit, dude.
You can't tell me that you're like you don't want to go back to us making 40,000 view reviews of shitty Wacom tablets.
That was dope. That was dope.
Yeah, like-
when
like,
that worked,
take us
it was
back.
like, holy shit, we made it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and I
Look
still
at
didn't
you
tell
now.
anyone about it.
Yeah, we made
Look at me now, getting 6K views on our
Bro,
best performing.
I've wanted to do gear reviews.
The
because
money
I will
that
nerd
we
the
have
fuck out
made
on something. Like,
also from insert here. Like we made $20 off that review and it was like,
Yeah,
holy shit.
no, it's something I definitely want
And
to
then
do.
cents per
and then
thousand, that's
insert
pretty good.
and then
Like
insert
climbing gear,
here.
he could do like climbing gear shit, like tech gear. You know, like I fucking will obsess over shit.
Yeah.
You know, just research it.
So the reason
extensively.
that review did well is because that tablet had just came out and so there was
You've
no
preached
reviews.
to me about that.
yeah.
The Wacom.
Yeah.
Wacom.
Well, yeah, but it was the Wacom Bamboo. It had
Wacom
just
or
came
Wacom Intuos. It was the Intuos, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's the Wacom Intuos Bamboo.
A CS or whatever.
Yes,
yeah,
whatever.
No, CS was our channel. Anyways,
It
yeah,
was
it's for
C9
reference.
something, something,
Yeah,
whatever, whatever.
C920 actually. Funnily enough, it was a coincidence. But like to reference for the people who don't know, Ryan and I
Don't
made
worry, Ron.
we had a channel where we did a review
Just
like 10
post
years
a
ago.
link. Yeah, post a link.
I don't
Post
have
a
the link. He says it's still up. You're gonna have to get it
Oh,
to me.
I'll unprivate it.
Yeah,
I'll
it's like
unprivate
private,
it. It's
yeah.
on
Yeah.
the it's on the Hubo
But
channel.
It's like this
Hell
video.
yeah.
So
when we
if
were
you
kids
so
and I reviewed
so
this
current
tablet.
okay, so that channel it used to be called Cyber Studios. Which because originally my name the moniker I went by instead of Hubo it was Cybers, which was a play off of a fucking I typed in Introverse, which was a random assortment of letters into actually it was the translation of awesome. I typed in awesome into Google Translate, translated it to a word that said Introverse. I forget the language, might have been Portuguese or some shit, I don't remember. But then I took that and shortened it to Cybers. Turns out no one knows how to spell it because you can't spell it. It's Civerse, which no one fucking, because when you hear it, you think PSY or
Yeah,
fucking-
PSY
yeah.
verse. Yeah.
yeah, or
like
if you
Psy
yeah,
verse.
yeah, and so fucking then I brought him on because we were gonna do graphics and like video editing and shit together and make it like a freelance business, and we called it Cyber Studios. And then we started making review fucking videos as well as speed arts and
And I did
various.
some speed arts, and I don't
Yeah.
even know how to draw.
Yeah,
I drew Minecraft.
Dude, that would be
art
fun as
in-
fuck.
in
We should do
eighth
like
grade,
'cause-
7th grade.
yeah, we just bring our fucking tablets on.
Well, so speed arts used to be a thing on YouTube. They're not very popular anymore because they just can't compete in the algorithm. But what it is, and Procreate,
I watch a fuck ton of
Procreate-
drawing videos.
Procreate does it automatically, where it's
Painting,
just a time lapse of the fucking dealy, and it's just a time lapse of the dealy with with music behind it, and you could add various shit to it to make it more appealing. But yeah, we've been YouTubing and shit for fucking ever. at the time of whatever the fuck we were talking about
10
before
years.
we started this, we weren't YouTubing.
Like you were like
together,
9
but
when you started.
What age did we meet? When was soccer?
6th grade. We were 12.
Okay.
He's a little bit younger than me. You're only younger. You're maybe like by like less than a month, right? By a
Yeah,
couple days.
very, very
Something like that.
Yeah.
So
I don't
we were
remember.
both. I think we were both 12.
I think so.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
long
that's
fucking
dope as
time.
fuck.
So that means it's been 10. Oh no, actually we were 11. So it's been almost 12. Or it's been like as of like spring, when spring hits. First, when the spring soccer season starts, that'll be the 10-year anniversary actually of us having met.
Fuck yeah.
Oh,
Hell yeah.
fuck.
Dope, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, that's rad.
That's cute.
Yeah.
You guys are cute.
And since that point, we started doing YouTube together. Like that was one of the that was,
Yeah, it was like
how our
7th grade.
friend. Yeah, that was
And
how
then
our
that's
friendship. I
dope
was
as
like,
fuck.
"You're into this shit," and you're like, "I'm into this shit." And I was like, "You want to do Minecraft?" Like, fuck yeah! And I was like, "Let's record it." And like, I'm already doing it on YouTube. I'm like, "Fuck yeah, let's do it."
I was smoking weed at the park trying to get pussy.
I was smoking.
That's what I
weed-
was doing in 7th grade.
I'm not even doing that yet.
Like,
I'm not even there yet. I'm 21.
Like we would skip school and go smoke weed at the park and then try to fucking hook up with chicks, dude.
I'm
Like,
not that
was
jaded.
So at
Other
13, I
12-year-olds or,
started
like,
smoking
adults?
weed, but I didn't do the whole like.
chicks at our school.
Okay, not like you weren't like going for adults because I we're just going out
They're
there.
out there poaching
Throwing,
cougars, homie.
yeah,
Like
yeah.
that's not what we were about. Bro,
Sounds
one
funny
time
as
my
shit,
buddy
though.
finger banged this chick behind this bush and she was on her period. Bro, and he comes out. He's like just white in the face and he's just holding his hand up like this. He's just like, dude, what the fuck, man? He's like, what do I do? What do I do? He goes to wash his hand in the bathroom. The bathrooms were locked because like in White Center, the fucking graffiti and vandalism
Oh.
is hella
You have
hella
to get a
fucked
key
up.
to go in.
No, they just shut the fucking bathrooms completely, boarded them up and shit.
That's not
They're like,
good.
no access for you. Yeah, and so he's just like walking around with this fucking period blood on his hand, fucking full on crisis panic, dude. He's just like, what do I do? What do I do? What the fuck?
Yeah, you gotta
Quick,
put that
gotta
shit in your
leave.
pocket and give up on the jacket. It's
Yeah.
over. Yeah, that sucks. That
Bro.
sucks.
Shove it in the pocket and give up.
Yeah,
on the
we had
job.
we had a
No,
guy.
she had
at-
the
Fucking
walk
burn
of
that
shame, though.
jacket. It's
she
done.
had the fucking walk of shame.
because everyone saw that.
Yeah,
he knew
and then
what it was
she
going
has
on.
to come out from behind the bush,
Bush and
and
be like-
everyone knows what the fuck was going down. And
I
he's
would have just
like,
lived in the bush for a night. You just
Yeah.
stay the night in the bush.
Beans can survive 3 days without
We're
water.
camping tonight.
Yeah. Like, I'm just gonna wait for. She's like, I'm just gonna wait for this to blow over. I don't want a bad rap.
KOA,
Yeah.
but we're
No, I don't know
camping
how many
tonight.
people know, but we're just
God
gonna
damn
keep this on the DL real quick.
It's like a
No,
KOA, but
bro,
they're not
there was-
crying because there's acid in their eyes. They're crying because
Yeah.
No, dude, there was at least like 8 to 10 other people there in our group of friends. So yeah.
So
there was
story-
peanut
immediately-
gallery for him fucking this
Bro.
girl.
So
No,
the
dude.
story spread quick.
This
Yeah.
is pre-social media, thank God. right?
pre-phone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, pre-phone. Yeah, these are beeper days, bro.
No,
Yeah.
listen, man. We did some weird shit. You didn't do. You were usually excluded from like the weird shit because you've
Yeah.
always had a good enough head on your shoulders to be like, I'm not doing that, guys. But me,
Yeah, usually I do have a good head on my
Never.
shoulders. I usually say I'm not doing that guy, and sometimes that breaks.
Like, you're not
down,
doing
but-
that guy, or
Yeah.
I'm not doing that guy, or I'm not doing that guy.
commas are
All
important.
three
Yeah.
of those. Panda eats, shoots, and leave. Anyways, continue.
Yeah.
To you.
Continue.
But yeah,
s'il vous
like,
plaît,
oh,
s'il vous
yeah.
plaît.
Francs, I specken the francs.
No, I respect
I
it. There's
the Francs.
Yep.
Yeah.
Sprechen
You're
the
so
francs.
you're just a Swiss person right now.
Yes.
Yeah.
I sprechen the
yeah.
francs.
No, I respect it. You've always remained on like the fucking like you've always been weird, but like you're very
Okay.
put together with what the fuck you're doing, which is good because I'm
Looking at me in the eyes, but are you talking about him?
talking to him.
Okay. Because I was like,
I was
"Thanks, bro."
talking out here, and then I realized, like, man, eye contact is important.
Yeah, like
Eye
commas.
contact
Eye
with-
contact's like commas. for
and
communication.
then I looked at you, and I was like, yeah, but not with him. And then,
Good
Yeah, I'm looking
times.
away right now. Is there a leak in here?
no, so that microphone stand
I
used to be
sat
held.
down.
Two
I'm just
huge
packing those
circle
cheeks, homie.
on the
I
ground,
got
like
hams.
30-centimeter dinner plate looking circles. This guy
So
No, bro,
caked
look.
up the
Just
fucking
playing. I'm
wazoo,
just
like yeah.
what that actually is
What that ass do?
That microphone used to be held up by a de-icer bag, and
Okay.
Classy,
and
bro.
de-icer gathers moisture,
Yes.
and so it just
Pissed. It pissed.
yeah.
It mictriated on the floor
Mictriate's a good one.
Mictriate. Does that mean to like what? Sweat?
to urinate.
Urinate.
Right. That's the yeah. Yeah.
You know,
I-
it makes sense that one of the only words that I know that he doesn't is one that has to do with taking a piss.
Biology, right? Like, that's not. How are you?
No,
with
I know nothing
biology?
about biology.
Like xiphoid process.
I don't know what that is. I don't know what a fetus versus a zygote is. I don't know where the clitoris is. I couldn't possibly. Like, if you tried
I couldn't find.
to get me. Yeah, like I couldn't. Yeah, I just can't.
No.
So,
bro, that was funny as fuck.
so you've been doing stand up.
I don't know what a clitoris
Yeah, he's
is.
like, it's not a
I've
joke.
never seen one.
Yeah.
I've never been able to locate it. We're constantly.
They
looking
say
for
it's
funding
they
to
say it's
continue our
between
search
there, and
for
so
the
I'm just
clit.
kind of going for it, and I don't know if it's working
Just
or
this
not.
hatchet wound looking thing.
Oh my god.
I just
They
give
talk
it.
about getting gashed, but that's not what they're talking about.
God damn it.
I just give it a couple of taps, and I ask her if that's working for her or not.
I'm inputting like I'm doing like a mocha swipe on her.
Get a good rhythm to it.
Echolocation.
Yeah, like on our operator
Type
for the
out some
fucking,
Morse
in
code,
the
like,
1800s. I'm
"Come
doing a telegram
now."
on her pussy, bro.
Yeah.
I love you in there, but I love you in
what
there.
it is finally found it. This thing works.
Yeah.
Is this thing on?
Yeah.
Or you blow on it and it goes, whoo, like a bottle.
Like a bottle that's like
Yeah.
half full. And so,
Like a seashell.
Tell my
You
bitch
can
change
hear
her
it. You can
pitch,
hear the
bro.
echo. You can hear the ocean. You just hold your ear up to it.
this is. Alex and I have been gathering quotes like this. We have a whole group. We have a whole ton of, like remember like in Night Out how we said like fuck your face from the back.
Yeah.
And enchant my dick impaling 5. Right? Like all these things. We keep a list of those and we have like 20 of them. And so we're gonna make
Non-sequiturs?
another
Some
just
just
things that are just like out of pocket and don't belong there.
Yeah.
And so like Night Out 2, it's not gonna be called Night Out 2, but whatever we call it, is gonna bang. It's gonna have a lot
Hey, I
of
have an
a lot
idea.
of a lot of evil shit. Yeah.
So, with all of those comments, remember how. So, little bit of context. We made a fucking joke merch brand called Insert Here, and it's done surprisingly well. It's on Redbubble, and you can just put anything on Redbubble and put it on an absurd amount of cheap Chinese-made products. And it's
Shout
the
out to Chinese
fucking
labor,
best.
for
So,
real.
Shout out. We love China and everything
so
they do.
the link.
Keep
yeah,
going.
they make great.
If we
balloons.
remember, the link will be in the description. Write a note to put the link for the insert here in the Redbubble description, in the fucking description of the video. But legitimately,
China.
yeah. So
I will blast your ass back to Kayla. You better swear on Mikola. I don't play no
So
games.
there was a minute there where we were posting all the shit on Instagram, and we were getting a bunch of like the bot like
Link
you
it to
should
the-
promote
link
it
it to
on
the
at
fucking- link it-
ba-ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba.
Link it on the fucking collaboratory once we get that up.
Yeah, that'll
all
be on the
all the
website.
existing merch that you guys have come up with is still valid. So
Dude.
shit.
Sure, I guess.
It's-
Yeah, but like what the I haven't had my morning coffee yet. Avocado
Wanted
shirt.
bison.
We should put that on this thing. I'm sure it would go well.
I literally I mean
do
I don't know.
I've seen
have real merch,
stupid shit.
I don't know if you know,
And
but
it
I did
fucking-
actually promote it on the podcast here. That exact shirt, the avocado,
You
because it's
I know, yeah. Oh,
yeah,
I
it's my
listened to this
favorite
shit,
one.
so,
Yeah,
like, I remember you talking about that. And
It's my favorite one that we've done.
in an information tag on the corner of the
Yes,
episode. Yeah.
that's perfect because it's my favorite one that we've done. It's
I'd like
the
to
embodiment of
avocado
what
toast.
that brand is like I haven't had my morning coffee and there's just an avocado there. Has
But
nothing to do with anything. The text doesn't have to do with the image. It's just there. And now it's on a shirt and
That's
a clock.
It's a trace of something too, so I don't know if we have the copyright to be selling that.
Yeah, I don't know. Fuck
Like
it.
I traced something.
Well,
so
it was the same thing.
I
Like
traced an
there
image of the
used to
avocado.
is like there's just a photoshopped image of our buddy Chad.
I have
on
this
there.
idea
So
for
we're
a
selling his
t-shirt.
likeness.
Yeah, we're selling his
But
likeness.
thankfully, he
which,
hasn't sold anything yet, so there's no issue.
yeah.
But
Well,
we're
actually, it
selling
did.
Filthy Frank's likeness.
Yeah, we did. Yeah, we totally sold Filthy Frank's likeness. But listen, on Redbubble, they're pretty cool with it. Maybe. My point being is we made one of the merch pieces be a compilation of all like the shitty Instagram bot. Fucking at like it's always like you should promote it on at or DM it to promote it on and it's all like bot random comments.
Right. Yeah. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, and we just fucking made a compilation of those in screenshots.
Yeah.
And just made a collage and put it on a shirt.
Nice.
And a hoodie and clocks.
And no one's bought it, obviously. We were just being toxic. you know?
Yeah.
But it's a BM. It's a
But
BM.
there
Being.
and
Bowel
there's
movement.
but
Yeah.
surprisingly what
BM?
sells
Bad manners. It's like BM.
there's also a
Disrespectful.
Comic Sans text of 2D is better than 3D, which took
Actually
you
nice.
approximately like a minute to make, and it's actually sold a couple designs.
Nice.
What is this? What is this deer? What is it? What does this young man want from me?
So we
Send
should
that to
put
the chat, by the way.
we
so I
should
can
put-
it in. Mark
we
the
should
time
put
for
that on.
Right.
Yeah,
I want sticker. I want to do stickers. I want a hat.
We should-
I want,
Yeah.
Like,
we should put that on the insert here Redbubble, like, you know,
it's funny as fuck. I
because
just
like
want to like.
Yeah.
I want to start like making money off of our ideas. That was the whole idea behind the collaboratory. You know, is like to start.
you have no
like, Our
idea.
slogan is monetize imagination.
You have no idea
And
how
so the
happy.
dildo deer is imagination.
Yeah.
Yeah,
A dildo,
A
dildo,
dildo.
deer.
Yeah.
Right?
yeah.
Are you doing like the? Are you singing the?
Yeah.
No, what is the lyrics to that?
What is it? The
Like,
sound
Do
of
re mi
music?
fa sol la ti do.
Yeah. Do, re, mi.
Right, doe, a female deer. yeah.
Do, a deer, a dildo.
So
It's fucked up. Dude. I remember that from when I was in like 4th grade and we were learning music.
Sound and
on
music.
a very
Yeah.
genuine level, I'm very glad that I have been able to connect you two, because you both are much more creatively talented than I am. But I've always been on the side of like, let's make money off this shit. And so far, I think if we run a tally, I've probably been able to make the most money off of it.
Yeah. I haven't made anything.
Yeah.
Well, what was that? What was it? What'd you say?
Shirts, too.
Well,
We need shirts.
we've been paying you, but
But
like between like with all of my graphics and everything, like I've always been
probably have.
Yeah, and I've always been on the side of monetization with everything that we've ever done.
I think I'm total net $100 for all of my online things. I mean, I
Yeah.
made like
Nice.
$40 from Spotify. Like, my portion of insert here. I've sold a couple things on my own personal Redbubble, like a little bit. But yeah,
I did
Yeah.
graphic, like a few like commission jobs when I was younger,
Mm-hmm.
right? Mainly for my church.
yeah.
And so, but all of that was like drafting. Most of it was by hand. You know, I wasn't like
Yeah.
on a computer doing any of that shit. And like I was showing him, like that's why I went and bought myself a fucking iPad, because he showed me Procreate, and literally you can make a perfect circle. You draw a shitty circle, and then you just boop, perfect circle. Then you can fucking do it. It was amazing. It blew my mind. And I was like, I drew letters and then just tap, and it makes my letter perfect. All the
Yeah.
angles of my letter. I did a K, one stroke, right? Boom, boom, boom. Pretty clean, not terrible. Hit the button, all my angles are perfect.
It's
It blew
crazy the
my fucking
technology
mind.
we got
the
now, man.
squares. I was downstairs like, what the fuck? It blew my mind. I have to buy one of these immediately. I
well,
have to get
so
Procreate.
here's the beautiful
Like,
part is that I'm not talented. Like I just fucking
That
do
you're
shit.
capping, bro.
And then
You
I
cannot have the career that you have and not be
I-
good at art.
I don't know, man. I just text people. Like I text. That's my entire business strategy.
You have
is
a
I
ni-
text
you have
people.
a niche style. Like you've
But-
developed your own
Yeah,
style.
and again,
you fucked around enough. To
yeah.
And
There's
you
that.
found out, man.
Yeah, there's that.
You fucking suck, dude. Why do you even do the shit?
For real.
Why are
Thank you.
Wasting your
It's
fucking
basic
time?
as shit.
Thank you.
Minecraft
Whack
drawings,
ass,
you should
Yeah.
have quit.
Piece
Lame.
of shit,
Yeah.
loser. You suck.
I'm glad we agree on this.
Boo.
Yeah.
Dude,
Yeah.
go
Fuck
team.
this guy.
Right?
No,
Yeah.
Compliment.
No,
him.
that's
try to fucking compliment this guy.
No, that's the negative reinforcement goes for like when you go, hey, yeah, you suck. You're like I should improve, get better.
yeah. GG's. Go next.
No, but
He's like, but that actually wasn't a good game. So
no, but I've always
Yeah.
encouraged.
GG's,
I've always
go
encouraged
next.
both of you to like. I'm like, you guys are way more fucking talented than me. Like, you can totally be making. If I can be making money off of this, you can be making way more money off of this than I am. And I've been pushing both of you. And then this, it was like the perfect culmination. I'm like, I have two crazy people right by my side,
Yeah.
and I can introduce them to each other.
Yeah.
And it'll be amazing.
Yeah.
And then this podcast was born.
yeah, Yeah, it's been
Fuck
good.
yeah.
Like I wrote down the name of this podcast like 2 years ago.
Yeah.
We were fucking talking about it, and I was like,
Yeah.
dude, that'd be a great ass name for a podcast. Like, and I still feel that way. I think it
No,
fucking
I
rides
really
hard.
like it. And anytime that
And I want people to watch our shit. You know, like give us suggestions, shit like we should be doing. You know,
Yeah.
like we've had some ideas for.
Well, we
doing
had that one guy that
segments.
said we shouldn't talk. What was that? We got that comment, and the other one, what was the episode that was like proving God doesn't exist, or literal proof that God doesn't exist?
Yeah.
And the guy was like, "You should actually say that in the episode." We were like, "I don't think we can do that, man. I don't think we can actually prove that God doesn't exist." Like, I'm sorry, and so
No, but
you know?
it was like a
fucking
literal thing.
clickbait
We are
losers.
The proof. We are the proof that God doesn't exist. That was the suggestion. Like we ourselves are, and this episode is proof. That
yeah.
God-
If
God
you've seen the things
does
I've
not
done
exist.
online, you would know that God couldn't exist in the world where I've
yeah. If you've seen
Yeah,
my
pull up
search
your history right now. Yeah.
seen some of those clutches I've lost in Valorant, man. You would know there's no God. It would be clear as day. Yeah.
Porn
Yeah.
search history
No
isn't too
justice,
much
no
better.
peace.
Porn nerd century would be a funnier joke, but I'm not gonna go down that lane because I don't want to say any shit that I'm not trying to get fired man, from people from any of my job assistant teaching or whatever.
Listen,
Oh,
I mean,
yeah.
Are there
someone's
any-
people have been tweeting about like so Pornhub now has a thing where if you search something bad, if you search like something that like it has to do with like children or coercion
Rape.
or something, rape, right? You put anything in there, they'll be like they won't show you videos. It'll just be like, hey, you search something
So-
that could have bad shit, right? And people are posting on Twitter, yo, do you know if you search child porn up, it'll say you can't look up child porn, and people are like, and it's the joke is obviously. What do you mean?
Why
if
are you
look
looking up
child
child porn?
Yeah, exactly. So people are posting this and everything.
Like that was my first question. Like, what the fuck are you talking about?
So
yeah.
so I believe that the error message or like the message that tells you shouldn't be looking it up, right, came in much later because
It's new.
yeah. But the fact that when you search that type of shit up, it didn't show it has actually been around for a long time. I only know this because
You should say one. You fact that when one searches it up, not when I search that shit up.
no, when I searched it
yeah,
up,
when one.
literally,
When
no,
searches that shit up.
I can't
Someone who's
because
not in this room searches
Yeah,
that
then
shit
you
up.
have like a
Yeah.
degree. you
No,
no,
have a
I
degree
have
in
an
there.
alibi.
Yeah.
I have an alibi, so I'm okay with convicting myself here. Is that when I searched up fucking rape videos on Pornhub, they don't exist and
They
they
don't?
don't show up.
I think there would be rape videos on Pornhub.
Well, you would assume, and some of them
Not
might be
actual rape,
rapes that
obviously.
you don't
not
know.
actual rapes, but like,
yeah,
that seems
Um,
like a category of.
well, but they don't allow it. And
Okay.
they haven't allowed it for
I
many,
mean, it's a
many
good
years.
thing,
Because
let's
at
be
this
honest.
point, I was like 13 or 14, and I was over at Slowburn's house, and our buddy Max, you remember
Right.
Max? He wanted to watch his rape, which was his
He-
exact
I
quote.
remember
And
that
then-
quote.
Yeah.
What is it? Yeah, he loves his rape, and it's
Yeah,
like, what do
he's
you
like-
mean you love God? You
He's
can't
like,
say
I want to watch my rape, and I'm like, what the fuck are you talking
I want to
about?
watch my. Yeah, I remember this whole segment. Yeah,
Yeah.
the whole
Okay.
segment that you want to watch. Like, what do you mean? I want to watch.
We
my
had this
rape. You wanna watch
really
your own?
fucking weird dude. I already said his name, so fuck it. His name is Max.
Just don't say his last name. No, we
Yeah,
don't
I'm
gotta
not.
call him out.
Definitely not. He was a weird dude in high school, little short dude, but he was really funny. But
Not
like,
a midget though.
No, he was just short. He was like 5'4", 5'2".
yeah, but like really provocative with everything that he ever has done. Like,
Beyond the realm of acceptable. It was like just
Yeah.
not even more.
and so like there
yeah,
was a
just
point
like-
where like I don't know if every 13 or 14-year-old boy does this with his friends, but we were like, let's watch porn together.
Oh, I did it with you guys. I
this
think
the
you
gu-
usually
is
do
this
with
the
people.
guy?
I don't know any.
Is this the guy
Huh?
that you were talking about?
No,
before?
no,
Oh,
no,
okay.
different.
The other guy I watched porn with.
Yeah,
No,
I'm
it
like,
is
what the
mu-
fuck?
it is
Like,
actually
oh, yeah,
mul-
we were
there's
just
multiple
watching gay
dudes.
porn for
Yeah.
fun, just a couple
Yeah.
of guys.
Yeah,
watching
no, not
gay
him.
porn for fun.
No, we would
know?
look up. We
Not
would look up
him.
like
No,
like
not
movies
him.
and stuff with ass in them, and be like, "You like this guy's ass?" And everyone would be like, "You guys like this guy's ass?" And I'd be like, "Yeah." I don't know."
So
You're like-
anyway,
you're like, no?
No, not at
You're like, I'm no.
Yeah.
You can. They cannot see you jerking off under the table right now when you say that.
No. No. So Max, when we were like, let's watch porn,
I grew
he
up
was like,
pre-internet.
he was like,
Yeah.
I want to watch my rape,
fucked.
Analog.
and we were like,
fucked.
the fuck, and then we searched up rape porn just to see if it exists
Jesus
on
Christ.
that sounds
Pornhub.
like a bad idea.
It
Just
does,
in
doesn't it?
general, like
Dude, when I tell you that we looked it up on an Xbox 360 on a projector upstairs at Slowburn's house too, it makes it even better.
With no internet connection, terrible internet connection.
Terrible
Bro,
internet.
that's hilarious.
You've used that Xbox
That's
multiple
hilarious.
times. Yeah, no,
that's
terrible
like
internet
as silly
connection.
as me like trying to get on like Skinamax at night and like
Yeah.
watch it flicker and trying to like pause it on a fucking tit.
No,
Or,
literally, like,
you know what I'm
gotta
do
saying?
you
do,
know
like, a-
what it's like to Google rape porn and then hit search and then wait for it
No,
to fucking
I can honestly say I don't fucking know what that's like. No.
super relatable, right?
Yeah,
bro?
no, I've never. No, like there's certain experiences that I've never had, and that's one of them. Yeah, no.
Yeah,
no.
that's okay. You know, honestly, it's probably a good thing. But
Probably.
I had to wait
You
for
say.
it. I had to wait for
70%.
it to load, and it was a long process. And then it was like, it doesn't exist. Well, it didn't say it doesn't exist. It didn't. It didn't give like a warning message. It just gave a bunch of video suggestions that weren't rape.
Yeah,
And so
that makes sense.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So that was
that's-
neat. So at least we didn't see anybody get raped.
Yeah, we
That
grew
was-
up
that
in
was
the
cool.
age where we grew up in like our
Isn't
first.
that what the movie 8mm was about?
I don't
Wasn't
know.
Nicolas
Don't know.
Cage trying
I-
to find the people? It was like about a smut film where this chick got murdered and it was recorded on 8mm. Right.
Maybe.
I'm old as fuck.
Yeah,
you know?
actually.
Like,
Nah.
come on now.
Like, actually, like we were a little past
Nicolas
that
Cage.
age.
Nick Cage is
But
like
the Amazing
a
World of
fucking
Gumball
meme
was a
dude.
real legit cartoon.
Yeah, that we would pause and then look at and yeah.
Yeah. Rule 34, baby.
Rule 30, not Rule 34 of Gumball. No, that's not. There's no way that's like.
What the fuck are you talking about? Everything's
First
been
of all-
sexualized. That's Rule 34.
That's the point. But
First
like,
of all,
yeah.
it does exist.
of course, that's the whole point of Rule
Yeah,
34.
exactly.
But and I've seen like, but I thought it was all like a couple people making jestful photo. Like
from Big Hero 6.
Yeah.
that's
Oh yeah.
not. That's based. Wait.
Yeah.
Are you trying to compare that to Gumball?
I'm just saying Rule
It's not the-
34.
Rule 34.
Yeah, but it's not
oh,
the same.
sorry.
Listen.
Sorry, I just had to make
No,
sure
no, no.
we're on the same
No,
page
no,
here.
no.
What he's saying is that like the ant from Big Hero 6 is like legitimately hot,
It's,
and
legit, it's
Gumball.
actually bad, and the Gumball
Yeah.
is a fucking.
No, but they like
Gumball
totally
is
sexualized her.
weird.
They like totally sexualized
Yes!
her. And, like blew up
'cause
her
she's
tits.
hot
I've
as
seen that.
shit.
I've seen that. I've seen those images. That was Reddit. The entirety of Reddit was that for like a
Yeah.
week.
Yeah, you
Right?
felt those images.
What do you mean? I felt them.
Well,
He felt himself
I
to
felt
those
myself.
images. Yeah.
That's what I'm getting at.
I'm glad we said it at
That's
the
what's
same
called.
time.
That
Same
there
cadence.
is what you call a euphemism. A euphemism. You know,
Oh.
Saying that
euphemism.
there's a very big difference between the ant from Big Hero 6, who is a human and is pretty, versus like a fish.
Yeah,
I
or
don't want-
Gumball's mom, who's just a
cartoon
fucking
fish.
hot
Not
ass
for the
cat.
deep. Not
Yeah.
for the deep. There's no difference.
She's just a hot ass cat, and
Bro,
everyone's
when he
like,
was
"The
face
fuck?"
fucking that octopus, dog, I
Oh,
was like,
man.
what the fuck are you talking about?
No, that's
Bro.
also based. If you could talk to fish, would you not be like I'm fucking would you not?
Dude,
if
your
they're-
use
they're-
of
they're
bait,
more, that's-
like your use of base,
Sorry, let me
it goes to the point of like,
Let me-
I just recently figured out what it means.
I've been
What's
saying
sad is
based
that
for a
we're the
year.
same age,
I've
so
been
like
saying
you
based
feel
for a year.
old, right? How do you think
And
I
I
feel
just
when
skip
I
over it and pretend like he didn't say that, and then
Yeah.
like what
For
makes
me-
sense here? My brain just fills in. Like,
Dude,
oh,
for me, I
like,
have to be
that's
like,
basic
I
or
should know
that's
this.
fucking-
I should know this. What does it mean? And then I have to like think back to when he told me what it means, and then like plug it in. But by that point, the joke's already done, and I'm just left confused. I'm like,
So that's the thing. I've been using based for like a year, on like a way more regular basis than I should be, and so it's degraded. So
BASED.
yeah, based.
Yeah,
not
based.
SSED,
Not like
No.
no. Based is in, and so based is the opposite of cringe.
and not like based to based.
Not to base a turkey. No,
Yeah, okay.
no. It's based as in it's the opposite of cringe. So there's based, cringe, and valid, right? And valid's in
Yeah.
the middle.
Oh,
so
that's the
it's,
high.
it's
that's
a political
like, but valid
opinions.
is like, yeah, that's valid.
Valid is like sure that's valid, but it's not based. It's also not cringe though.
Yeah.
Right. So based just means like that's a good opinion. Like you're right. Yeah. Like it means just like I second that. Like yeah, man. For
Huh.
real. That's what it means.
Bro.
But it's degraded to just being. I say that to horrible shit that people say on Twitter. People will say some egregious shit like genocidal shit. I'm like based. You know, just like because at this point the word has like lost all its meaning. You know.
I'm old as fuck. This shit is crazy. I'm learning a new language and shit. Damn.
You learn how to say continue.
Continue.
I think I might actually be younger than him, and dude, I feel like
Yeah.
a
Sauvignon
fuck,
Blanc.
man.
But I'm in a college town. I'm in a college
Sauvignon
town.
Blanc.
And so, I mean, literally, I was talking to a girl the other day. We were like, talking. I hit her up after I hit her up after one of our
Like
our
trying to
shows.
smash those cakes, talking like.
That's not. I wouldn't word it like that, but, but I was talking with her, and I asked her what her pronouns
I was
were.
having a
You're not-
polite conversation.
You're not.
with
You're
her.
not trying to be like. Guess what I did last night?
Yeah.
Yeah. No,
Smell my
I was just talking to a
finger.
girl, and we exchanged pronouns, and she said, "I've been trying out she, they," and I said based, and that because and so he's not doing any of that shit. He's not in that ring of, he's not in that.
Yeah, dude, I have a wife.
Yeah.
Like,
Well, no, I'm just
I don't
saying,
have
like,
to question her.
You don't need someone asking
I don't
her
have to.
pronouns,
I don't
though.
have
You're
to
just not-
fucking
you're not in
question
there.
her
You're not in
gender
the base
pronouns.
world. Yeah.
Like, hey, how you feeling this morning, honey?
I've tasted that pussy. I
Are
don't
we
need
going
the
they
guess.
them or what?
They them pussy, bro. You have not tried it though, and you're missing out, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, they them
Is
pussy.
this? But no, hold on now. Is this artificial pussy? Is this like fabricated pussy? You're
female
talking
they them pussy.
real pussy.
I'm talking about female they them pussy. Have you not heard about this?
no.
It's like a new discovery.
Bro.
Science has discovered a new type of pussy. It's new technology. And you know what
tech.
they say?
New tech. New
Magic
pussy
you
tech.
don't understand, or what is it? Technology you don't understand is indistinguishable from magic. They them pussy is magical, bro. I'm telling you right now. That's what I'm saying. That's my
You
argument.
don't quite understand
Bro.
the inner workings, but you just gotta let it ride.
I don't understand the inner workings. We went over this.
I can't find the clearance. I'm just out here tapping on it.
I
Fucking
failed biology.
Like echolocation, trying to find it.
I also don't know how they render an image in VR, but I still do play that Zenith game,
You ever see that blind guy that can find his way around a park by clicking?
That's awesome. Wait, are you kidding? That sounds
He rides
fake.
his bike.
That's
his bike,
fake.
and he just like.
So look up. I believe it's called ASF. His name is I believe
ASF Jerome.
no, but ASF Vision. I think something. Yeah, I believe ASF Vision on Instagram. It's a blind guy who's really good at being blind,
And
and
then
he
he'll
does a
draw.
bunch of shit while blind,
what he doesn't
like
see.
basketball and skate. Like he's actually good at skateboarding. So like what he'll do is he'll map out the course. Like with his stick before, and then like
know how the
legitimately do
Daredevil
like a fucking
can
ollie
hear-
and shit. And you're like,
Yeah.
what the
see
fuck? It's a
things, like,
blind
map
guy
like that
skating.
in his mind through-
Yeah, he's cool.
I don't
Right.
think that's real.
It is.
No, it's his
I've
eyes.
watched it.
His eyes are completely atrophied.
Yeah.
They're like
No,
sucking.
the
in.
skateboarding thing makes sense. That
his
sounds awesome,
skull,
you
like,
know.
it's
But like, I don't
disgusting.
think he's doing because the only way you could possibly click would be echolocation, right?
I thought about getting like
are
making.
you trying to tell me this guy's echolocating?
You know, legit, because you can tell you can tell if it pings differently. Like you can hear it differently.
Oh, the park is like
The
got like, walls
ASF
somewhere around.
by
it.
the
It's
way-
echo.
but like trees. No, he's walking and he's
The
like, you can
ASF
tell you,
That's
like, oh, there's a tree here.
bullshit. I don't believe it.
He said metal and wood sound different. Like if you,
I
click,
know metal and wood sound different.
Yeah, yeah.
I can tell you that. I've been able to see
He
my
like
whole
takes
life.
the base of
It's
the, watch the fucking
echolocation.
video. Watch the fucking
That's
video.
True. That's true. I won't
Watch the
hate. I won't
fucking
hate on it.
video.
I'll watch the video and I'll get back to you on that.
Yeah, you're hella cringe right now.
Put it in the notes.
No, I think I'm pretty valid.
It's not valid.
You're not valid, bro. That shit is not base or valid.
That shit is not based
shit
or
is-
valid.
No, it's not litty like a titty.
Anyways, yeah, I was talking about that girl we met after a show I did. I did this last show.
They them pussy.
I mean, sure, yeah.
Okay.
Well, no, not that girl. They
She,
them
they.
because yeah,
This
that
is
would
a
be
she,
they them
they.
pussy because she's a girl. But regardless, and for everyone watching, trust me, I am based. I'm not just gonna I'm not gonna sit here and talk about this shit for 30 minutes and be like, okay, I understand. So you can be a girl and you, right? So you can be a girl and be they them because technically there's no right. I'm not gonna go over the whole thing. Anyway, so I was doing these shows, right?
Yeah, like Ben Shapiro.
It's
Oh my
all
God.
imaginary.
It's
We're
all
just
made up.
making
it's literally all
shit
made
up.
up.
We're
It's all
just
fucking
making
made up.
shit up
Right.
now.
I'm fucking glad that you're.
We're just
able to,
making
like,
shit up.
Just acknowledge
Who
that.
fucking-
Like, if they have a wish.
Yeah, I saw
whatever,
the-
but, like, you
The
can't
furries
get
were
people
trying to get
like,
in the
capitulate
LGBTQ
and
list,
fucking,
and they were mad they weren't letting them
Slap
in.
a fucking F at the end of
You
it.
know what I'm saying? Like, if
Yeah,
I
Who gives
the
a
whole
fuck?
thing.
Yeah.
If I know you personally and you're like, hey, this is what I want to be referred to, I'm gonna respect that. But to
I'm
expect
not
any
saying
fucking
that
stranger-
being trans is made up. I'm saying the whole thing is made up. All of this shit is
The
like
lingo-
the
all the lingo and all of it is like
the
created.
lexicon
I mean,
of
you
the
could say it's socially
LGBTQ
constructed.
alphabet.
ETQ. Oh yeah, all of it is like put together and it's on top of like the layers of our like objective reality. So
Yeah.
it's all like this weird moldable shit. You know, I would be if I were a 12-year-old girl on Tumblr,
We've
I would
had
have
this
so many
conversation.
followers, right?
Yeah,
Back in the
no,
day.
we've had this conversation.
Anyways.
and it's
No, this dude is
legit.
fucking great. There's a reason
But-
I've kept him around for this long. 10-year anniversary
It's my
coming
Ben Shapiro
up.
Nice.
Or my Ben Shapiro impression is so good, right? Yeah,
Yeah.
anyways. So, but yeah, I was doing these shows And I've been doing comedy.
Can you do it in Ben Shapiro?
In a Ben Shapiro voice?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I've been doing these shows, right? And so the thing is that when you do all these shows, and especially when you're recycling material, like I had to do for this most recent thing because I didn't have enough material in time, and also because we were doing a Valentine's Day episode, it comes down to a point where I've realized that no matter like what the crowd is, you actually can't tell what's going to be funny before you go on the stage. And I've noticed that. Like anyone who's done comedy will tell you.
That was fucking fantastic.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
You're hilarious as fuck.
I'm not good enough yet to know what is funny. So I'll make a joke and people will laugh at the wrong part.
Yeah, no. I've had it happen. I've had it happen. Yeah.
Like
And then that's how I dissected. I was like, oh, that's funny. And so I rearranged the joke a little bit to where that's the funny part because it fucking works right
sure.
there.
And yeah, you delivered another time. I don't really do that. I just kind of farm new content out, and I'm building up a repertoire so that, because I don't want to like get to a point where I have nothing to say and then not have anything. I don't have to improv ever, right? So I'm building like spacing. But yeah, like I'll make a joke. I made this joke about like this joke where the whole punchline was one of my friends who was a girl told me that the upside down smiley face emoji is like a flirty thing in texting, right? It can be about flirting. And the joke is, oh man, that sucks. I've been missing out on so many like hints, right? This one time I was texting a girl a few weeks ago and she was like, do you want pictures of my tits, upside down smiley face? And I didn't even know she was flirting with me. I didn't even notice because I don't know the fucking emoji thing. How am I supposed to know she's flirting with me if I don't know the emoji
Want a
thing, right?
picture of my tits upside down emoji face.
Yeah,
Like,
but I didn't
how
know the
am I
lingo. I didn't understand
Yeah.
I wasn't in on it, so I didn't get it, right? And that's the joke. And
Nice.
so, but people laughed when I said it can be a smile.
So
or
did
it
you get a
could be
picture of her tits? That's all I want to know.
This didn't actually happen. I go up there and lie out my ass.
Tell us about the tits.
I haven't
tits
been
already,
sent
man.
pictures of a girl's tits in years, dude. I don't go outside, man.
I
Anyways,
don't go outside, man.
There's-
So, anyways,
There's tits out there.
Pictures of them at least. Pictures of tits outside at least.
You can
Figure
see
this out.
statues of chicks with tits. Like there's
Yeah.
tits out there for you to see.
that's a joke.
Cows
Anyways,
have nice tits.
Cows do have nice tits. They hang low.
That's utterly ridiculous.
that is, I'm famished, bro. Anyways,
The timing was fucking amazing on that.
anyways.
My life is fucking
They
complete.
definitely-
This is the
Yeah, but they laughed at when I said the upside down smiley face can be a flirty thing. And then everyone laughed and I was like, that's a setup to my joke. I very clearly delivered it like the setup to my joke. You
Yeah.
guys didn't laugh because you knew that wasn't the funny part.
Yeah.
And everyone laughed and I was like, okay, well, thankfully the punchline is pretty direct there. And so everyone laughed and they thought that was funnier than the setup. But like, geez, I was like, come on, man. And like, I've told a bunch of other jokes in the range of like, one of them was like, Chainsaw Man.
Yeah.
Chainsaw Man. And so I explained the concept of Chainsaw Man. It's like devils everywhere, and the devils are things that people are scared of, and it's the more powerful if more people are scared of it, right? So there's a knife devil and a ghost devil and a future devil. And so if they did this in Japan, and so the gun devil is the bad guy, but if they did it in America, it would be so awesome because they'd be fighting the 5G devil, the microplastics devil, and then the big bad guy wouldn't be the gun devil, it'd be the gay devil, right? And-
The climate change devil.
yeah, I'm just
Right.
listing things that people are afraid of in America, right? And so
Yeah,
that was kind of the joke. But people laughed when I said the
Biden
future devil is really powerful
The
because
gay
a lot
marriage
of people are
devil,
afraid of the
yeah.
future. And people laughed at that. I'm like, that's just dark, man.
Like you guys are making me want to cry.
Yeah, and like why everyone laughed at that part. And I was like, that's a setup to the joke, man. And so it's probably me. It's probably because I'm not splitting what parts are clearly set up and delivering it, in a very deliberate manner. But yeah, it's kind of like that. But yeah, I've noticed that.
I'm
And
really
I've noticed
happy
a lot
both
other
of you
things,
are
but-
doing stand up.
I can like totally see like I would like to see your stand up. But
I recorded 2 of them.
do you do any music? Do you incorporate any music? You
No
like,
music
on some
involved.
Bo Burnham
No.
type shit? No, you're not gonna spit some funny
None of that
raps?
shit. No. It's an
Okay.
open mic. I'm not gonna make everyone sit through that. There's like 100 people showing up. I'm not making them sit through that.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, sorry to ruin your night,
I'm
folks.
not good. I'm not good at guitar.
The
they're
moment
I'm
you
not gonna
like
do that.
pull
You can
out a
rap.
keyboard or a
That's
guitar,
more to-
there's
Sure, I
like
can
80
rap, but
people in the audience
that's-
who are like,
You know how
"Ugh."
you know how
Yeah.
fucking absurd it would be if you just spit like something ridiculous in their faces. If you went up there in your fucking trench coat, you know what I'm
my
saying?
H&M $12 trench
And hold
coat.
on, no, peep the fucking cardigan
And my
over here.
Vans $90 cardigan with weird looking smiling daisies. Yeah.
Yeah, dude, that shit is awesome. I like it. No, but dude, if you did that, people would shit their pants.
I don't think so. It's a bunch of college students who are all like high and drunk. I don't want to like.
But if you have a mirror, right? If
You're different than most people. I don't think you understand that.
Yeah.
But you are.
But if you
I
went
know I'm
up
different.
and
I'm
you spit
immortal,
hot
bro.
fire
I
in
hit
their
immortal.
face,
I'm
like the Dylon.
I'm diff, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
I
you
like
diff.
Made
You
it
mad
to
diff.
Silver 2 in CSGO. Fuck with me.
Yeah, I went back to CS:GO, and within 3 games, I was in Silver 1 because I was in Silver 1 in CS:GO, and within
Yeah.
3 games, I was in games with Legendary Eagles, and they were like, "Why the fuck is there a Silver 1 on my team, dude?" And I'm like, put tracker.gg away, man. Go to bed." Like, yeah. Anyways, yeah, it's crazy shit. That's
correct.
Counter Strike. There's like a website you can go to that'll show
I'm
you.
aware, like,
Yeah.
yeah, but okay.
Here's the
Anyways.
sad part is that I used to be like fully aware of what he's saying. Now I'm only like halfway because I've been removed for a while. Much how Brendog lost his religion and left Mormonism. I left
Yeah.
video games.
That's
He could have been
crazy.
speaking a different language right there, and
Oh,
it would have.
it's
I would
true.
have been in the
Yeah.
same position
And-
as I am right now because I didn't
Yeah.
understand a single fucking thing. Like those are words, but it sounds like
No,
word
thankfully I
salad.
do because I
Like,
played
I've-
CS:GO. But now when you talk about games that I haven't played, like I never like Valorant was where when people started playing that,
Is
that's when I
Valorant valid?
stopped. Oh yeah, Valorant is
valid.
very
Currently
yeah.
having Sao Paulo. How do you say it? Sao Paulo.
I don't
Sao
know.
Paulo?
Again, I don't know
Sao
what you're
Paulo.
talking about.
No, but the
Sao
little thing
Paulo.
over the A makes it like a It makes it like a
Paulo.
French sound.
oh,
It's
I
Sao
just call it like
Paulo.
an umlaut.
Not an umlaut. Umlaut is a dots.
Yeah,
Whatever. I call them all the same
Umlaut.
thing. I'm like little
Umlaut literally
squiggly
is German
fucking
for
umlaut thing.
around the sound.
All right.
And so it's just like it makes the sound change.
Well,
Anyways, yeah, Sao Paulo's going on. Valorant's fire. C9 just lost to DRX, and I pick 'em to that, but I wanted C9 to win, but I still got my pick 'em right, so get fucked. You know?
nope, I don't.
no. What
So-
the fuck are you
so-
talking about
so-
right now?
There's a
Hold
pick-em
on.
system.
Hold on.
You can predict
Here's
the
the
game.
point
on it?
to
Not
my
gambling
point.
money. I just I get points, and you
Here's what I was just talking about.
Because I'm
This
like,
is
are you
where the
making
gap
money off
is.
of gambling on
And
the,
so
the
I
game.
picked
I'm like,
against the team I wanted to win, and then
the
I was correct.
professional gaming team.
Yes. Yeah. That's
Okay.
And they're it's like millions of dollars to sign this roster, and I picked against the one I wanted to win, and I got it correct. But my team lost, so it's a lose-lose. You know, I either lose my pick'em or my team loses.
But you have real money in this.
no. I'm just showing off.
I
'Cause
don't
you
know.
can
Don't
get
look
your
at
high
me.
Pick them and show it to your friends and be like, I know this more than you do.
I literally
That's all
told
it
you
is.
this is where my disconnect lies.
I'm not
Like,
gambling money on this shit.
So it's like a
I
clout
don't know it well
thing.
enough.
When they
It's
got
like a
into
fucking-
it's
Valorant,
a
I
cock
stopped.
thing.
I don't.
A cock thing.
Is that what you said?
No, I said clout.
Oh, sorry. I genuinely thought you said cock thing. Yeah, it is a cock thing though. Sorry,
Yeah.
I didn't
Like a
understand. It's a cock
cock-waving-
thing, and then like accidentally
Then,
rub
like,
my
yeah.
like.
Yeah.
That's messed
Big
up.
boy. It's a
Yeah,
cock
it's a
thing.
cock thing.
Yeah, that's funny.
I'm a twunk.
Where'd you get that third leg from?
Shut up.
Did you just call me a twunk?
No, he did.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like,
Yeah.
what the fuck is that? What the fuck is a twunk?
Is it
I
a
think
fat
I
twink?
think it's a portmanteau of the words twink and hunk.
A fat twink.
So it's like a twink with a nice jawline.
Portman's toe?
I'm
Yeah.
not. I'm
What is
not.
a portman's toe?
I don't know. It's a spoonerism. A portman's toe. What the fuck did you just say to me?
It's the word we borrowed it from French, but it's the actual English word for when two words are put together.
A portman's toe?
So
I've literally never heard that in my-
Portman's toe. No, it's portmanteau. Meaning
Portmanteau.
portmanteau is French for
Okay.
moving jacket. Anyways, not kidding by the way, but it's portmanteau.
I've still never heard it in my entire existence.
Well, it's
You're
the
only
word
person
for it. You ever
I've
heard called a blend? People call it a blend sometimes.
I do own a blender.
You know what? But like twink and hunk, twunk, right? Like Reaganomics, economics, Reaganomics. That's the
Reaganomics.
classic example of a portmanteau. Yeah.
Fucking
You're
the
learning.
more you know,
You're learning
bro.
out here.
Like I'm learning. I feel like I missed that day at school. and yeah, I
dude.
feel edified now. I appreciate it.
I miss talking to you, man.
Portmanteau.
Edified
shit's
is actually
great.
a portmanteau of
Portmanteau?
Edward and satisfied. Do you know that?
What?
What?
Edified is a portmanteau of Edward and satisfied.
No, I don't.
Sorry,
believe
I
you.
broke. I couldn't.
No.
I couldn't deliver that.
No.
Sorry.
You have to work on that one. Try it when you go back up to the
Yeah.
coffee shop.
The underground coffee house.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've only been up 3 times, or maybe 4, but one of them didn't get recorded. But yeah, dude, it's stressful as fuck. And we went the other night to this talk. It's Green Drinks. We're trying to like network with people in like the green building, sphere in Tacoma and shit.
Yeah.
And they were doing like an open mic night. And bro, all these killer fucking comics were coming in from that are usually at the Tacoma Club. Now the Tacoma Club is huge. Like it's pretty big for a comedy spot. But this, what was it? Bob's Java Jive.
It's the tea.
There's literally room for
the
like
teapot
maybe,
in Tacoma.
Yeah, the teapot. You know where that's at in Tacoma? You ever
It's a
seen
building
teapot?
shaped like a teapot.
Yeah,
That's
Bob's
actually
Java
fire.
Jive.
Yeah.
But dude, you go inside and it's like a different world. The door to that place is a portal to.
I've never
the
been inside. I've seen the
fucking
teapot.
greasiest
Never been
spoon,
inside.
Like dive bar.
Yeah.
It should be called Bob's Java Dive because they don't even sell coffee. There's no fucking coffee
at the-
there. No,
okay.
it's just a bar full of regulars that are sitting there. They got nowhere else to be, right?
Yeah.
And then you go back.
You want a drink?
They got like room for 20 people in front of the stage, and then they got like a pool room, and that's where the meeting was happening over here.
Yeah.
But bro, I was out of my element. I didn't feel I didn't go there to do comedy, and part of me wanted to go up because I didn't want to be a little bitch, but then part of me was like,
This
then
is
there
a
was
bad
time
room.
conflict. Yeah, dude, it was no, but there
This
was
is not a good environment.
but that environment is like, I feel you have to be tested. You have to put yourself in that environment to like overcome that into fucking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know.
You have
No,
to.
I-
It's a trial by fire.
I used to
kinda
go
thing.
there all the time. I lived right next to it. They had
Bro,
7
were
days a
you
week
one-
karaoke.
Were you
I'd
one of
go
the
there all
regulars?
time.
Did you
Yep.
ever watch comedy there?
Nice.
Did you ever stay?
No, I never saw comedy there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But bro,
But
I
that
got
was before
legit nervous.
COVID, yeah.
I got stage fright like a bitch. Like, so to me, even to like do the comedy thing, that was a huge fucking, bro. That was a huge
Yeah.
hurdle.
Do you normally get nervous like stage fright?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
That shit's messed up.
I can speak in front of people. I can go up and speak.
Yeah.
No, I don't have a problem with that.
But when you're trying to
But
impress people. Yeah.
performing, like, dude,
Yeah.
and I'm such a critic too. So it's like it's one of those things where I overanalyze and I like built it up into this big thing in my mind, and then I did it, and I was like, all right, well that was fucking fun.
Yeah.
And so I've been just writing. I just keep writing ideas down. And
That's the thing about it. So I did 3 years of theater in high school and 7 years of band throughout, middle school and high school. Like I'd done a ton of performing before and all kinds of extra stuff, aside from
Fucking
that.
kill it on the
And so-
oboe.
Killing the oboe, yeah. October by Eric Whitacre.
The
Fuck up the
wind-
D flat to C
woodwind?
or whatever. Yeah. Oh yeah, man. You love that. Anyways, I'm, so I've got a lot of like experience going up on stages in front of like a bunch of people, and so
you bleed the cunt.
He is legitimate.
I don't know what that means, but probably
really good.
But I thought I'm gonna go
On
up
the
there and it's
oboe.
not gonna be an issue because there's like low stakes. I've written exactly what I'm planning on saying. Right, it's not gonna be an issue. But yeah, I got nervous still because something about it's different. It's different than just going up there and singing a song from like Guys and Dolls that everybody's heard a million times before. You
Right.
know,
Yeah.
it's not the same. And so, especially because I'm the one creating it. It's not like
And did
I'm
you
not
have
showing.
it was a solo thing?
Yeah, it was like an open mic. It was just straight up an open mic.
Oh,
And
okay.
so, you mean like when I was performing in
Yeah.
high school and stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah, I had tons of solos. I mean, I was main characters in a couple of things, so like lead roles, and I was singing. I was Benny in Guys and Dolls 4 example, right? And so I did a bunch of stuff, and I did individual parts, and we did like fundraisers where we did our own pull together things. And so I
Yeah.
did spoken word and stuff like that. And then I had solos. I was an oboe. I
That
was the
experience-
instrument for solos.
That experience fucking matters though. Just
Sure.
being comfortable, because here's
yeah.
the deal.
I was much more comfortable than I
He went up.
a lot of
he
the other
went
people.
up, and he's more comfortable on stage because like he's done fucking karaoke. He's performed. He's had a
With
band.
our own band too.
Yeah, yeah. And so just being in that, in that environment, right?
Yeah.
And that's something like I want to get comfortable. I want to feel comfortable because the people that are comfortable up there, they don't give.
Yeah,
a
their delivery
fuck.
goes up.
They're trying to.
Yeah.
Fuck, you know what I'm saying? Like they're not even trying. They're just like, oh, maybe I'll try it this way this time. That didn't work. I'll go back to how I was using it before or whatever. But you just tweaking jokes a little bit here and there to dial it in. Like my goal. I just want to get my shit off one time clean, hit all my fucking marks. And then I'll move on to my next material. But I still haven't done that. I've flubbed a fucking line or fucked up a pause or like hyped myself up too much. You know what I'm saying? Where I just fucking forgot, what I was doing. And
it's so delicate too.
Nerve wracking.
Because generally when you write it, you're like, here are the points I need to hit to make the joke make sense or whatever. And if you miss any one of them, the joke doesn't make sense.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's like in, I mean, yeah, like I'm doing, these deliveries, and sometimes I'll explain things in the wrong order because I'm like, you have to know this for I'll have to say this because the joke will make sense.
That's what I do when telling stories all the time.
Exactly. It's like telling a story,
literally all
but
the
when you're
fucking
going there
time.
to see somebody tell you the story in the right order, it sucks. Right. And so it's so delicate. So it's there's something different about it. I know what the deal is. It's definitely a different thing than any of the things I have experience with. I was not expecting it to be.
Well, because you have to craft it on stage. You could write it down and think that it's going to be a certain way, but unless you are comfortable in that space and can overcome the fucking nerves and then deliver your shit on, and hit your marks and shit, like, bro, it's stressful as fuck.
Yeah.
It literally, it's so, I don't know. It's super intense, and I really, 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 I want to start going and. Because I've only ever gone up at the Tacoma Comedy Club, and it's pretty big. I want to go to different places and just see what like different rooms feel like.
Yeah.
Because each environment's going to be a little different.
Yeah. Yeah, for me, it's like the freest shit ever. I'm walking up there, everyone's like a college kid, and they're like, "Hey, will you succeed, man?" And so I go up there, and I'll just say some shit, and I can make whatever jokes I want, and everyone's just down with them. Like, obviously, not every joke I want. There's some people who bomb, but like for the most part, it's
college
not hard.
towns is what you're telling me.
It's a college town.
Okay,
I have the eeasiest crowd ever,
bro.
College.
You
students.
saying they're all a bunch of sluts?
I'm saying, let me choose my words carefully. I'm just saying they're all down with.
They're gratuitous.
When my jokes are, I go on dates with men and they like Batman and it's annoying. They're like, I've also gone on dates with men and they like Batman and it's annoying. It's a lot of relatable comedy, which is like kind of the lowest form, and I can just get away with that.
Right.
I need to fill out my set, throw some of that shit in there easy.
Like Seinfeld? Like, what's the deal with airplane food?
Oh no.
Yeah.
Hilarious.
Yeah, it's like one of the things is like being comfortable doing crowd work.
Yeah, I can't.
I'm not fucking there.
Yeah.
But I feel like I'm my best off the cuff. I'm my best in real time. Like me trying to write material and then do this material, like it's really, that's been the biggest like hurdle, right? Like I almost just want to like try to go up there with just like a couple premises and just work it out. Like that's my next move. Cause I've just been like writing down ideas.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you feel just like totally at ease?
No.
And like
That's what I'm saying. It's different.
Okay.
I normally feel at ease when I go up there. I'm to the point where, I was in my senior year and my sister wanted to do a thing where we were doing the fundraiser, right? And she wanted me to, do a part in her thing. And I just learned it in a night. And then I came up and I railed it out and it was perfect, right? Because I was just in the zone. I was able to get in the flow and I couldn't get in a flow state.
Yeah, you gotta psych yourself out.
Yeah.
Like I had my best one and I ended up, you don't smoke.
Nah, savage.
I went up at somebody earlier in the night because I had this Marilyn Manson part of a joke, and that like in order for me to suck my own dick, I would need Marilyn Manson level body modifications.
Yeah,
right.
That's
right. So that was it. But somebody else earlier in the night nailed this fucking Marilyn Manson joke, and I was like, "Fuck it!" And I had my name in the bucket, and dude, it was like the stars aligned and it was like meant to be. And I went up there and I crushed most of it, but I fucked up a part and I was just like, God. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I was hyped up.
And you were going to get, it would have been such a nice grand slam, right?
And
All the bases were loaded for you.
Part of it was that I didn't take my jacket off. in it, I realized that, oh, fuck, I forgot to take my jacket off
Oh,
while I was up there.
I did that shit too.
Dude, and I was like, oh. And so I was like, had that fucking shit in my head, like, oh, I forgot to take my fucking jacket off. Because part of it was, like, I had wore, like, a comfort shirt to fucking, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Anyhow.
Yeah, I literally did that same
Like
shit.
a memento.
I had a bit. So I did this 2-part bit. 1 week, I did a joke where the joke was,
Tism is strong with these two.
I got more than the touch, son.
Yeah.
You know what? I got my own planet. I got my own
I
planet,
look
bro.
at the ego in this shit right now. Yeah. But like,
I've reduced it to just calling it the Tism.
well,
Yeah, I got my
been
own
good.
planet. That's how touched I am.
but
Shit.
yeah, I did this bit where the joke was
Keep talking about comedy. I gotta go pee off a
fucking,
balcony.
Nice.
That's
It was-
lit. That's like legitimate. That's valid. That's valid.
That's valid.
He's
It's-
actually gonna go pee off the
I'm
fucking
gonna look
balcony.
and everything. Yeah, I
Yeah.
don't believe him. Anyways, so I did this joke where the joke was like, "Hey, have you guys seen Jujutsu Kaisen, the anime?" And some of the crowd is gonna go,
Yeah,
"Yeah,
yeah.
And then I go, "That's cool," and I take a sip of my water, and I haven't seen it anyways, and I move on to a completely different joke, right?
Yeah.
And people thought that was funny, and so a couple weeks later, next show comes up, I do another joke where I say the Chainsaw Man joke. So I'm like, "Hey, have you guys seen Chainsaw Man?" And then I'm supposed to sip my water during that, right? So that people can react or whatever. And I had not opened my water bottle before this. So I brought it up and put it on the stool, but I didn't open it. And so I started opening this
Did
water.
you just walk over to the stool and fucking do it?
No, it's right next to this. The stool's right next to me. And so I just started opening it. And now I realized I was like, they're already done reacting. There's no longer this is not a natural pause anymore, right?
Yeah.
So I fucked it up and I had to just keep going. I wasn't just gonna pick up the water bottle, unscrew it a little bit, and put it back down on the chair. And so I had
Did you
ruined
take
that
a big
pacing.
long sip off of it?
yeah. Put
Dude,
the
you
mic up
should
to my
have
throat.
literally, like, you should have just literally, like, just drug it out to the point where, like, is this intentional? Oh, okay, this is just part of it. You know what I'm saying? Where you're just like, fuck it. You just chug half the bottle of our.
Oh wait, was it that joke? It was something like that though.
Yeah.
And it was something like that. And I delivered this, and I was gonna drink water to keep the pace proper, and I
Yeah.
messed it up. And I was like, oh my god, dude, like.
Pee
And
is
so
good.
whatever. And so like that was the night that a bunch of guys from my French class had come to watch.
Yeah.
And so I met them in French class the next day, and I was like, I was supposed to have that water bottle open. They were like, yeah, we could tell. And I was like, no, don't say that.
Yeah.
You're like, my worst fear has
My
been
worst fear.
realized.
Yeah. But for real, speaking of worst fears, we're talking about this being afraid on stage. Literally, you got to be careful with that shit, because I have nightmares to this day. I've been graduated for years. I have nightmares to this day of going on stage and not remembering my lines, or them backstage right before the show starts giving me a new script and being like, we edited the script heavily. Just
Really?
memorize it before every scene you go on to, and then come back and memorize the next scene and go on. And I'm like, okay, or whatever, right? Or just having to imprise a whole entire thing.
That's how I know
Yeah.
you're
And
a
it
good
just
actor. Is your
destroys me.
social anxiety is just
Yeah,
fueling
I
you
just
to become a
can't
good
do
actor.
It, right? It's just terrible. And so I have these.
Like,
and
if
I wake
I
up and I'm
embarrass
like,
myself, I'm
"Oh,
gonna
heart's beating
die."
and stuff, right? Yeah,
Yeah.
it's just so bad. And so, yeah, and so I was
And I understand.
having these,
Yeah,
and they
and
finally
we
started
would
going
make
away,
fun
and
of
then I
you.
started doing the comedy, and the fear came back, and the dreams
Don't
came back,
think
and
you're
I'm like,
safe.
oh my god.
Yeah.
I have dreams that I'm getting my shit off. Like, I don't have bad nervous dreams.
I hope everyone has those.
Dude, the
pretty
way
triumphant. I'm pretty triumphant
you've
in-
talked about sleep is the most wild thing to me. Like, you're like, sleep is the best. I have great dreams. They motivate me. They make me really happy about the next day, and then I wake up and I feel good. I'm like, when the fuck do you wake up and feel good? The fuck are you talking about, dude?
I got, like,
What are
you
you,
mean your
18?
What do you mean your dreams aren't you getting chased by someone or getting fucking like a nervous panic attack or
Nice,
having to
valid.
jump off a
I haven't had a dream. I haven't had any nightmares aside from the fear of like messing up my lines ones in like 5-6 years.
Well,
no
here's-
spiders, no.
So
giant
we've talked
cat
about
chasing me down the
this
street,
at
resetting
nauseum
me
at this
in
point on the
university or whatever.
podcast, but I have horrible night terrors, and thankfully at this point, I smoke copious amounts of marijuana, and it stops all my dreams, and it's the fucking best. I love it. It's the best.
I would
You know what I
to
got?
not-
I got
I
a dream
sleep-
catcher.
I
Get a
sleep
dream
like-
catcher.
I would hate to
I
not
have
dream.
one of those too.
Like
What do
Zach
you-
said. Zach said he
Like,
smokes. He
You ever
doesn't
have the
dreams
falling
either.
dream?
Fuck yeah.
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 Just like,
No, they
just
suck.
wake up.
Yeah. No, you're just,
I used to have
no.
hella bad.
You just wake up sweating and terrified. Yeah. No. So now I smoke and I'm good. And when I don't smoke, they come back. And it's been this way since I was like 4.
Yeah.
So like
When you-
the
so
moment
when you started
I was about
smoking
to say,
weed?
yeah. So
That's
like you knew since you were 4 that it's been this way, that like the smoking helps since you were 4.
No, but like so I remember like my dreams have always been like that, but then like I remember vividly when I did start smoking weed and like I started sleeping well, it was like people do this? Like
Yeah.
other people can just have this happen? Like they close their eyes and like things don't terrorize them?
Sometimes,
This is
okay.
nuts.
Sometimes, do you slip right into a dream?
Like,
like-
as soon as I fall asleep.
Yeah. Like there's sometimes we're
Yeah.
legit. Like I'll be sitting on the couch. I'm not even like I just pass out.
I'm
But
drunk
literally,
enough.
I literally
Salvia?
just boom, fall straight into the.
Shut up. I don't want
And
to.
then I'll wake up and I'll be like, oh shit! Like I just like started dreaming immediately. And,
Yeah.
And I only fucking passed out for like maybe a couple seconds, and then a noise will come or something. But I'd already started dreaming.
Well, that happens to me every night. I will be listening to a YouTube video, and then I'll turn it off, and I'm like, okay, I'm ready to go to sleep now. And I'll go back and then
Follow
I'll be
Civilizations
thinking
podcast
of my
audio, dude.
Oh, it's
bro.
Stone Ape Theories podcast.
Yeah.
But I'll be thinking about whatever I'm thinking about, and then I'll
Can we make a
I'll, like-
sleep aid compilation? A 12-hour.
Put up the playlist on the fucking thing.
Yeah, do
Make
some.
a fucking. You're the guy.
do
You
some.
make a sleep aid fucking playlist.
Not-
guy.
do
Yeah.
some
No,
ocean
not-
noises.
Not
Where
of
are our fucking playlists?
I mean, not of music. I mean, like of our voices. Like
we should make, what is that? Sleep with us or whatever that
it's-
podcast,
it's
Sleep
the
with me or
s-
whatever.
Yeah, it's like the sleep. It's
Like,
because
yeah.
so.
We
Here's
can each do our own frequency.
I don't know if this is embarrassing or not, but I don't care. I
About-
legitimately fall asleep to the Game Grumps. There's a channel on YouTube that makes Game Grumps sleep aid compilations, and it's just like 12-hour compilations of Game Grumps episodes. And I've seen most all game
Yeah.
like I've seen a shit. So I just
So
yeah,
your brain can't engage anymore, and so it's just sound.
yeah, it's just sound, and
So
so
like this.
yeah, it sounds like that.
This
to
is what
me.
this is what Danny's voice sounds like to you.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
So, like, but if I'm around anyone else, it feels like a crazy I feel like I'm a crazy person. Like, hold on, let me put on this video of two guys laughing and screaming
Yeah.
so I can fall
Chuckling,
asleep
heartily.
real quick.
But yeah, like I could.
And they're sitting there like just fucking talking about dick jokes and just like ha ha, ha, and I'm like,
wow.
They really laugh like that.
like there's a fake laugh there's a fake laugh bit that they do sometimes, which is the fake like ha ha ha, ha. Yeah, it's good.
Anyways, yeah. Do you guys not
Puts
do
me
that?
right to sleep.
Like when you guys go to sleep, do you not like start to? Do you not like? Oh,
Just
like
slip into like a fun house, like a nightmare, like a fun house with clowns and fucking
Freddy Krueger.
like what the fuck, bro?
you're living through it in your dreams every night.
Like maybe that's why you're having fucking night terrors, bro. Maybe you,
Yeah.
you change the soundtrack on your like.
No, usually when I'm listening to them, I'm super high, so I don't get the night terrors, and I sleep great. So that's why I keep doing it. If it didn't work and it gave me night terrors, I'd stop doing it. You know, I do shit that's comfortable, and listening to a 12-hour compilation
Whilst
of
wearing a cozy.
not
Is it a
while
koozie? Is it what is this called again?
a comfy.
A comfy.
Yeah.
Does
Not
that?
while I'm sleeping though. While I'm sleeping, I'm nude. That's how I prefer to sleep. You guys sleep naked? You sleep with clothes on?
Under my clothes.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, I sleep naked
sleep
under my
naked
clothes. Yeah.
Yeah,
I wear boxers to bed.
same. I'm
Yeah.
based.
Yeah.
You can't have that shit.
I,
being
See-
dirty.
I usually sleep naked, but
You don't
not in
think
the
about
RV because it's cold out there.
Back here. Yeah.
But during the summer,
Yeah.
yeah.
I just don't need my dick to be like wiping around on the covers and shit like that. I don't need that feeling in my life. I just want to feel normal.
I kind of dig it.
Yeah.
No, but like I'm not trying to be
cool with
like
Yeah, I like it.
experiencing anything when I go to sleep. I want to be in the void.
No, there was a
I want to
legitimate
be one of those
moment.
salt tanks.
There was a legitimate moment where
Oh, isolation.
I don't know
Yeah.
if I should be telling.
I
I'm
wanna
gonna
get as
tell it
close as
anyways.
possible
I don't
to
know
that.
if I should be telling it,
We were
but
gonna do a video.
can
of
always
one of the
edit it.
ape escapes. Going
no, we're not
into
gonna
the
edit this
fucking
out. Fuck no.
isolation thing.
Yeah, that
Listen,
sounds fire.
I'd never
Pick
say
up on
something
that
that I then want you to edit out. If I have a buildup that's like, I don't know if I should say this, you should definitely keep it in. That's the best part.
Right.
Okay, let's be real here. No, but there was a minute there where my girl banned like sleeping naked because my pubes were too itchy. So the issue is like either shave,
Coconut oil, bro.
sleep, or
I was gonna say, yeah, I have a solution for that. Is to take them away.
so, and then afterwards I shaved. I did the things, and then she still wanted me to keep boxers on. This was like a year ago. Recently, though, I was like, "Do you still care about this?" And she's since become much more lax about everything in life, and it's
Nice.
been amazing. So she's like, "I don't give a fuck." I was like, "Yes." So now it doesn't matter. I can have
Rocking
full
out with
bush.
the cock out.
I can have full bush.
Gandolfini down
Yeah,
there.
it's all right. It's all right. You know, I've been meaning to shave, but I've been lazy. But it doesn't matter. You know.
Yeah.
Nice.
And no, listen, man. It works for me.
I don't know. I'm not really a
That's
naked
all.
person, really, and it's like a 2-parter. It's both for me and everybody else. you know what I'm saying? Like,
Not making anyone.
It's like a benefit to society.
yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's only socially acceptable to take off so many layers. I'm doing my part. Yeah, exactly. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just being real.
You're like, I'm a jolly good time with the swimming pool, but like if you see those trunks
When I was a
floating-
fat kid, I used to swim with a t-shirt on because I was embarrassed about being a fat kid. But then here's the deal: I got
Loser.
tired of having fucking chapped nipples from swimming with a shirt on. It's like you go home at the end of the day and you got to put
It's the fucking
Neosporin
worst.
on your fucking nipples.
You just wear pasties.
No, you don't. No, if you're a
Not
fat
if you're-
kid wearing a
not if
t-shirt,
you're a fat
you
kid
don't
in the
fucking
80s with-
wear pasties.
You wear a white
He
t-shirt and
would
black
get
pasties,
beat.
and that's hot.
No, you're not trying to accentuate your fat
by
man
either
titties
other kids
as
or
a
his
kid.
parents.
No, I'm saying you wear them underneath the shirt so you don't get
Yeah.
chafed.
I mean,
Yeah,
here's
it's
the
not
thing.
like To Catch a Predator. You know what
No,
I'm saying? Like,
I'm not telling 16-year-old kids to wear pasties in the pool like without a
Yeah.
shirt on. I'm just
Yeah.
saying there's a medical solution.
yeah.
Yeah,
pasties is a medical solution.
medical solution.
Pasties
What
are
do you?
medical.
What is the alternative? What is the alternative? What are you trying to suggest?
I just don't wear my shirt when I swim
Yeah.
anymore.
Oh well, that
I
works
just,
too.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I
and
just
then
stopped
like
giving
water
a
doesn't
fuck.
chafe.
Yeah. I
Wear
don't
someone
think anyone
else's
else is
shirt.
bothered. I'm gonna be real. I'm gonna
No.
tell you as
Oh.
a little like 5'3" like queer person. I don't think
You're not 5'3".
I'm 5'10". Anyways, I don't think anyone cares. I think you're good.
Well, now I don't care. But as a kid,
Sure.
I
but
used to swim. But then I got tired of having chafed
Yeah,
nipples.
I'm just telling you, nobody's worried about it. They're all chill with it.
Yeah.
He's good. No, he's
No,
good
I'm
now.
good now.
Yeah, you're good now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
yeah,
Like,
It's-
I'll
it's
walk
chilling,
around in my
like-
boxers. I don't give a fuck, right? But I don't walk around my house naked.
at the KOA.
I've never been to a KOA. Remember, I've never
Right.
been to a KOA.
All right, yeah. As long as you're not doing the KOA, you're good.
Listen, there's a lot of other people walking around in their boxers at the KOA, so you're accepted.
Are there?
Yeah.
I have never seen that. and I
Typically-
don't
What
want
the fuck are
to.
you talking? Oh, there's always like it's so. Listen,
If I'm
it's
at the KOA,
usually
that's
it's
probably not how
understandable.
I'm
It's like
walking
people
around.
getting out of the fucking shower or like
Based.
walking from like a tent to a thing to fucking do something. But yeah, there's a tons of people in boxers at the KOA. You just kind of see them and you give the wave.
You
You know?
continue. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't even like. Here's the deal: I don't take baths because I don't like
either.
the way my fucking balls like. I don't like it. I don't like my fucking dick and balls like floating. It's uncomfortable. It's just not. Yeah,
I don't
Plus,
like taking
I
baths
my
because
shit
of the
contained,
filth
so I
water
take
for some
showers.
reason.
Yeah,
but
I haven't
take
taken a bath
showers.
Right.
since I was like maybe 12, 11.
Yeah,
Since
and
I was
I don't
like young.
understand the hype about sex in a hot tub. You know what I'm saying? Like I've done it. I've done it multiple
Yeah, it's not
times.
Yeah.
good.
And it's
Not
just
great.
It's
What about sex with a hot tub?
I'm
equally not great. It usually
Yeah.
is scalding hot.
Yeah, hot.
and-
Yeah, hot tub. Listen, I like you know.
Yeah,
they
not
talk about
good.
being in heat, but I don't want to be in that much heat.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
No, it's not good. No, it's like and sex in the shower too. Like it can work, but like
sex
only
in the shower is fine, but in the hot tub,
Yeah,
it's not.
it's
I don't
not-
get the fucking hype. Like I
and
don't
even
get it.
in the shower sometimes it can be like when are we both gonna get clean?
fuck
Is that all you're thinking about during sex?
That's how you lead
It's
up.
like,
you
when
clean each
will I
other
get
while,
clean? Yeah,
you
just
clean
puffing
each other
away.
while you're showering, and you
No,
do
I-
the deed at the end.
No.
Like you don't do. You know what I'm
Clearly.
saying? Then you rinse off your bits afterwards.
Yeah, no
Yeah.
shit. No,
Yeah,
but still, like if you're doing it during the
I
shower,
think your order of operation
if
is
you
different
do it,
than mine.
no,
You're not
if you do
PEMDASing
it,
that pussy, bro.
no, but if you do it at the wrong angle and it goes down her back and the water washes into her cooch, it washes off all the natural lubrication and makes it just as hard as fucking in a pool or fucking in a hot tub. It's not great, and especially if you have a smaller shower and you don't have the right position for
I
it.
thought you were not going to say shower after smaller. I
Nope.
thought you were going to say something
Yeah.
else, especially when you have a smaller shower. I'm like, I was not expecting that. You caught me off guard.
Nah, dude, size is not an issue, but only with the shower. Shower needs to be bigger. Nothing else. Everything else is all good. But
Here's a legendary sized cock. I've seen it.
Yeah, I've heard
It's
about
huge.
it. I've only heard legend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
they wrote scrolls about it.
Yeah.
Roll scrolls like it's the size of a scroll that they wrote
He got
about.
that. He got that Skyrim cock.
We
Bro.
we drew a picture of it on the fucking football field and it took up the whole football field. We did it in the snow. We drew a whole
picture of my
dick on the
penis takes
football field
megabytes.
in the
That
snow.
should take some
Yeah.
megabytes.
Of your
Yeah.
dick.
Yeah, it was modeled after my own
Nice.
dick. It had the same. It had the same natural like hia bend in it.
Actually, they modeled that tripod after you.
Yeah.
You were the inspiration.
Yeah, they're like, hold on, just stand like this for a second. Like, all right.
The Hard Rock
Built-in
Cafe is named
kickstand.
after your dick.
Like he can go and be drunk in public, and he can just like use it as a
You can't do
kickstand.
that. No, he can't do that.
You just walk around to the bar. You're like, hold on, can I stir your drink for you?
Yeah.
Hey, Lalo comes up and he's like, "Look, I've replaced the monkeys."
Dude, you remember that episode we talked about
Yeah,
Lalo?
it's on a bonus episode.
Oh
yeah.
my
Hey guys,
God,
bonus
bro,
episode.
that is
Lalo
legit.
stirring drinks with monkey dick. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's a bonus
funny
episode.
as fuck. I got
on the
pictures
Patreon.
of that shit somewhere,
$5 tier.
bro.
Yeah. So, anyways, I applied for the job position to Lalo. I was like, listen, man, I can stir your drinks with my dick instead. Like you got monkey dicks, but
You're like,
listen,
I'm a stoned ape. We can make this happen.
Oh,
Yeah, it's a good collaboration.
Yeah.
Bring it back around.
So
Just like that dick.
it's been 90 minutes exactly.
All
Just letting you
right.
know.
Okay, well,
Fuck yeah.
that was I'd like to that was you're
Yeah.
cute. That was
I
your
wasn't
cute.
feeling that we were
No.
done yet.
No, I know. I just wanted to fucking
But-
like
but-
hard stall it. Like if you're pressed on time, we can call it. But like if you want
It is
to,
8:54.
I'm good. I'm good.
All right.
you want to call it now?
No,
No,
I think
keep
we're
going?
good.
Keep
Yeah,
going.
yeah, yeah.
Fuck yeah. Awesome. Thank God. I didn't
still
want
got
to stop
half
this.
yeah.
Yeah.
Beer left.
Fuck yeah. And I have one more in my pocket if you want it.
I'm good. That would be 4. I'm good. I'm gonna
Yeah.
drive my car, and it's across the street, but still.
Yeah, I was gonna just say like,
I'm not gonna.
listen, man, you
I-
can
I-
make it. I'll
I mean,
drive
yeah,
for
it
you.
is literally across the street, sure, but I don't, I'd rather not have to actually have like a difficulty with it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Next time
no.
you should walk.
Yeah, I was thinking about it.
Yeah. Next
I don't
time
like
you
this
come
guy
down
listening.
here, you should walk, and we should get like real fucked
Oh,
up.
we get fucked up.
Yeah.
I should throw up on
That
your
way,
floor.
or-
that
Oh.
way you don't have
Oh.
to drive 2 blocks drunk.
What do you mean drive 2 blocks drunk? My
Well,
house is actually across the
Yeah.
street.
No, it is legitimately. Yeah.
Okay,
Dude,
okay. Don't make the people watch and think I'm driving drunk like to my house across
2
town.
blocks.
2
No,
blocks.
no,
Yeah,
I'll
no.
I'll walk with like okay. So here's what I think we should do. The next time you're in town, we should do a fucking. You just revealed like it'll actually be 10 years of our friendship coming up here soon. We should do an episode of just us two, and we should get massively faded on it. You should smoke weed for the first time. If not, we'll just get drunk as shit, and that's okay too. Whatever you want to do, we can take acid. Whatever you want to do, man. Legitimately, heroin, whatever, ecstasy, meth. It's cool.
I know
Maybe
a
not
guy.
yeah.
He's like, I know.
Yeah. Okay, we'll do MDMA on the pod,
Okay.
and we'll be like, it's 10 years. Whoa. Yeah,
yeah.
that's the plan.
No, but legitimately,
But
if
it's
you,
more of like this situation.
yeah, but
more like-
legitimately, we
more
should
like-
do.
Fuck on the pod. A bonus episode.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah. No, we'll drink on the pod and then.
Keep going. Keep
Oh,
going.
for
yeah.
OnlyFans.
Breeze over it.
For
breeze
Yeah.
over it.
OnlyFans.
No, we'll drink on the pod and then we'll ironically do gay porn afterwards.
Ironically. Yeah.
Ironically.
But yeah, I think that would be a good time.
Just you and me. We'll just turn the cameras on. You know, whatever happens, happens. You know, we'll get really fucking drunk. Maybe take some acid. You know, maybe do some
happens,
acid.
bro.
He said, maybe take some acid. He's like, sounds like a good
I
time.
also said heroin and meth.
We take acid, so it's an 8-hour episode of us like talking about our feelings, and then it gets over, and we're like, damn, that's a month of content right there. Crack it out in one day. We should take acid for the first time and have a fucking horrible trip, and then do the last hour of where
So
it's active
acid for you for the first time?
No. Like
I've
have
done
a
this.
fucking horrible trip. Like purposefully do things that are like not
I'm down. Listen, if you want to do it, I'll go in with you.
In front of that mirror.
You
and
know, like
fucking
we have
light some
people around us
candles.
chanting for like portions of it and talking
Yeah.
about how our skin is the wrong color and stuff, and
People
like,
just come
showing
out
us
of
horror
nowhere and
movies stuff
scare
like that.
you.
Yeah, things that you don't want to do on acid.
Why are there bugs on you?
Exactly right. Hey man, your skin is a little weird right here.
Are we
Like,
gonna do this?
you know,
Is this
take-
is this the
and then-
first stoned ape
so, like,
escape?
6
It's
hours
just
through,
us
so-
having to be admitted to a
6
mental
hours through,
asylum
yeah,
for a
I mean,
psychotic
we're
break.
just we're in our own
Here's
heads.
the deal. I'm voting
not
no on the
watchable.
MK Ultra experiment. Okay, I'm fucking not down with that shit. Look, I
It's
experimented with my
consensual. I'm
psyche
down.
when I was fucking younger. Okay, I fucking yeah. No, I'm good on that. I'm good. Like,
Dude, my drug dealer was in the hospital recently. Sadly.
what's his name?
Nope.
Thoughts and prayers, Diego.
That was a little sussy. A little sussy.
Not Diego.
Not
However,
Look, that's
what was great was that 4
He has to
day.
say that either way. He has to say that.
I have to
obviously,
say it
because
either way,
reveal
just to make
Diego's identity.
just there. Listen, there's a lot of people on the internet. Not all people are created with the same IQ, but all people are created equal. There was a
Okay.
paper that said that once.
Continue talking and be very careful.
So he was in the hospital for like 2 weeks.
him?
I was like, is this this guy ever gonna get
They,
better?
them,
And
drug
then
dealer.
like today, he just like it was like all like thanks for all the thoughts and prayers, doing better. I don't know what happened to him. Maybe he got shot. I don't know. He was in the hospital. Then today, he was just in the car, like back to his old shit of him just like fucking banging out in a car, like hitting a fat fucking blunt, listening to trap music, holding a pound of fucking weed and like cracking shit in the other hand.
like stereotypical like gangster drug dealer
Yeah.
shit, bro.
So like after a week in the hospital,
why is he a meme?
Why do you have a drug dealer? You're of age. Is it just cheaper?
no, it's for mushrooms.
Oh, okay. I thought you were getting weed, and I was like, dude, there's no need.
No, not for weed. It's for mushrooms. All the other drug. Listen. I'm not buying anything else from him other than.
Yeah, you're not
shit.
buying the coke. You ain't got the money for that shit.
No, and listen. If I was an addict, I'd figure it out. If I really wanted coke, listen, I'd get it from him. But, mushrooms only, and he's great. He's a great dude. I just love the juxtaposition of fucking like a week, like 2 weeks in the hospital.
Hospital Diego versus
Yeah, and then just like a day later, like, what's up? We fucking out here. You know what it is. Shop open. Let me know. Hit my line. You know what it is. We the fuck out here. West Side bitches.
Oh, that's
we're like,
fire. He can take
On
a
the
gunshot
gram,
like a
this is
champ.
on the gram. He like
Snapchat.
does Snapchat.
yeah, he does it on Snapchat.
That's fucking hilarious.
I'm sure he also has an Instagram. I just don't need to
Snapchat
follow
is
it
the
because I
drug
have a
dealer
Snapchat.
app, bro.
Yeah, like the only thing I use.
There
like,
needs to be the Snatch Chat.
And weirdly, my girl uses Snapchat too. So the only thing I use Snapchat for is to text my drug dealer and my girl. That's it.
It's like when you're on Pornhub and at the top it's like adult version of TikTok or whatever. Snapchat. Snapchat. Exactly what that is.
I'm so glad you fucking picked up on that.
Yeah. But yeah, Snapchat is for school group
GPT.
projects.
Snapchat
Group
GPT.
Snapchat GPT, bro. AI generate me a hentai
Dude,
girl, please.
do you remember Kick?
I remember Kick. Oh yeah.
Yeah,
I didn't have a Kick ever, but I knew that if you had a Kick, you were in a different group of people.
That's
than
where I
people
got
did.
my drugs before Snapchat came along. And
that
also where I
so?
did my school group projects.
Yeah, Kick was so wild.
You're drunk. I haven't seen you drunk in a while.
Thanks, man.
Yeah.
How deep are you? How deep are you? What's,
Lazy
how many
tongue.
ounces? Do the math, man. Yeah. Is that all from today? You're fucking joking. I thought that was weeks
Not-
worth.
No.
No,
Oh my God.
That's
not
from
from
multiple
today, no.
podcasts.
Okay, I was like, there's like 6 cans over
Actually,
there. I was like, dude.
It's only 2
Oh,
podcasts.
2 podcasts. Yeah.
Plus 12, 44.
44 ounces.
Yeah, 44 ounces.
You drunk off 44? That's about where I get drunk. I would have thought you would have had
40
like a
ounces
crazy
to
tolerance.
freedom.
Well,
No.
it depends on what it is.
Listen, if I can still do math, I'm not drunk. There's also copious
What the fuck
amounts
are you
of
talking
in the
about?
morning.
there's also copious amounts of marijuana you have to account for.
Sure, yeah, you should count that in. You give it like a like one hit is worth it. You find the ounces
I
percentage.
was smoking
equivalent.
before you came.
Yeah,
I was also drinking before you came.
yeah.
So this is not only 48 ounces. I don't.
Yeah,
I
40
just
ounces
didn't
of-
keep
of-
track of the
yeah.
ones before this.
Your eyes look like glazed. You kind of look at us.
Yeah,
and
it's
you're
like,
It's all right. You guys have been carrying. It's been good.
yeah.
I've put myself in the role of the observer.
I've
Yeah.
been yelling this whole time because the headphones are on, and I'm not used to. My headphones are open back, so I can hear everything in my room fully clearly, like at home, and so I'm not used to only hearing the spit back
Yeah.
my mic. So I think I've been yelling. Have I been yelling?
No,
I don't know.
You're
No?
good.
Okay.
Yeah.
I've been waking up early in the morning, still doing that shit, doing yoga every morning, and it's dope. It's really fucking dope. And like tomorrow, it may be a little bit more difficult, but I'm still gonna fucking do it because it's the best. Yoga in the morning is the shit. You should do yoga in
You
the
know what
morning.
I've been doing for my exercise?
Yeah,
Walking up a hill to go to school.
that's pretty good, man.
Like I'm gonna tell my grandkids I had to walk up a hill to go to school.
Both ways.
Yeah.
Both ways.
Wait, actually maybe because there's a bus section. Am I? Wait, have you guys seen that? Have you guys seen that thing where the guy is like, he made like a diagram of like school that's on top of a hill, and there's like a part. He gets like driven halfway to school, and he was like, here's a circumstance where you could have to walk uphill both ways because of how your like ride and get home situation works.
Yeah.
And I was like, that's. I actually might be living in one of those. I have to go up to like Billy Frank and frickin' Laurel and get on the bus to go up, and then I go back. I take a similar bus back. It's all
Well, yeah, like if you live on this hill and the school's on this hill, you have to go down a hill, then up a hill.
yeah,
right?
but the
Then
whole
down
thing
a
is
hill,
uphill.
then
The
up- but-
point is, you get on a bus and you get by their ways. You get take a bus takes you to the bottom of the other hill, and then you walk uphill. So the whole way is uphill both ways.
Here's how I figured it.
But there was only one hill in this.
When
other
I was
township.
biking to school, there was a hill in the like the whole way was basically flat except for there was a hill, like a drastic hill right in the middle of it that went straight down and then straight back up. So I figured I'm going uphill both ways because no matter if I was
that's the
coming
only
home
thing
and
in
I was
my
like,
mind, that's all I always think, like, oh, a house on a hill, a school on a hill, uphill.
I literally like
I think the
it was
joke is
basically
that
I had
there's
to
only
cross
one
a
hill
cavern.
involved,
It
and
was
somehow
like
you have to walk
school
uphill
here.
both
I
ways.
I know.
Yeah.
because it's hyperbolic in nature.
Hyperbolic. That's
Yeah.
what they called me in high school. That was my tag. I tagged in high school, and that was my tag. It's
Hyperbolic.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
mine was mouse.
It was mouse.
Yeah,
Bro, there's a tag in Seattle called SK, ESKAY, and that's also the name of an Overwatch streamer. And people,
there's some dope artists in Seattle.
people. Oh yeah, Keens and .com and all the tags there are fucking fire. I love the tags in Seattle. .com is such a fire tag. And there's Keens and what are the other ones there?
I've seen a lot of Keens.
There's face yoga around here.
Lab rat. Lab rats.
Yeah, there's
Aorta's a good one.
Lab rats
there's
got
Mad
big after that
Crew.
fucking Amtrak derailed. And there used to be a Lab Rats fucking tag right on that bridge where the Amtrak derailed and fucked it up, and now it's not there anymore.
Oh, that's
But
funny.
You know
but for
there's
a
a
minute
sick-
there, it was in like all of the newspapers, so it actually got a pretty big fucking.
Yeah. Whatever his name is, Cosdef from TK, whatever his name
Yeah.
is, Justin something. Yeah, he has a sick tag. His tag was Trick, and that's a fire tag. I always thought that was so cool, and I wanted to steal it, but he did in Australia, and so, yeah, that was crazy. And I think tags are so cool because they're like usernames, but for like illegal shit. You know?
Dude, you know, like back in the day,
It's like the internet, but like in real life.
like we used to take the UPS stickers, right? And we'd just like, take the fat markers and fucking just do them up, like, you just have a session. You just fucking kicking it, just fucking just bam, 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 stacking up the free ass, the shipping label stickers.
Yeah.
Right. And then you just go fucking plaster.
Put those everywhere. Yeah.
Yeah. You just go plaster the town. But yeah, it's its own fucking world, right? Because you're out doing something that's technically illegal, but you're being creative and artistic.
Yeah, no one really cares, but you do have to be careful because you will get like
do fucking care.
Yeah, that's the
They
thing.
do
Is if you
care.
run across someone who cares, you'll still get
Speaking
like,
of which,
police will
man,
chase
I
you and
just
shit.
have been in Seattle for the first time in like months and months, and I went in the fucking tunnels and shit going into town. Graffiti is garbage. Seattle looks like the worst it's ever looked in my
No,
entire
Seattle
fucking
is
life.
starting to look trash.
No, it looks
And it's starting-
post-apocalyptic, bro.
Has
It
some
does.
Walking Dead.
No,
Here's what I don't
Atlanta
like.
shit.
It's starting to trickle down to Olympia, which is much
The
closer to
graffiti
me.
is everywhere.
So now
It's
I care.
ugly. It's like black and white. There's no fucking any amount of
No, it's a person with a black spray paint can going, ha.
It's fucking garbage, and it's
Spray
everywhere,
painting a fucking
and
dick
it's
on them.
aggravating, and I hate it because there's real, like, to me, and this is just a matter of opinion. Graffiti can add to the environment.
Very
It's a
much
matter
so.
of opinion that's based.
I
Yeah.
feel like and it should. Good
Valid.
graffiti
Valid
is
as
going to
fuck.
add. You're gonna.
It should bring
it's like,
life to what was previously a brick wall or
Yeah.
a cement or concrete like.
No, and there's
underpass.
there's
like
Yeah.
there's a
art
lot of
mimics
good
life,
examples
right?
of it,
That's
even
the
driving
idea.
down the freeway. Like when you drive down I-5, like there are examples of it where like you can go to a very
There's some good shit.
there is like going into Seattle when you're following the fucking, you'll see a lot of it as you go through it. It's like, oh fuck, that's dope. But then you also see the fucking tents and shit on the side, like surrounding it, and then you see the garbage starting to cover it, and you're like, oh.
Oh,
fuck.
were you talking about the documentary about the graffiti, the train shit?
No, I
No.
don't know what you're talking about.
Okay, so
Have you been on the Sounder?
yeah,
Yeah, they have all the murals just for like miles on the building.
yeah,
like
no,
those-
it's dope. And there's a
yeah.
couple spots where there's like, where they have to go through the hill.
Yeah.
Right? And so there's like the concrete, and that's like some of the best graffiti.
No, the Seattle art scene is fucking dope. We have a
But
fucking troll.
For me, the train yard,
Yeah.
the train yard shit wasn't something that I did. I never tagged on any fucking train cars or anything like that. I just hit. There's a lot of legal walls. There's like, I don't know. There was, you knew the spots to fucking go.
Yeah.
You don't go over somebody else's shit. And some people, like, they're out here really trying to start wars over graffiti. And like in this documentary, there's this one crew. It's like a boyfriend girlfriend crew, and they got maybe a couple other people. They're taking some whack shit. It's fucking whack. And then they're literally beefing because other artists, real artists that are putting up actual nice pieces are fucking, like buffing their shit out, fucking going over it and putting it, and it's ridiculous. Like, you care so much. Like, I don't know. I'm
Yeah.
I'm
No,
a
I agree
bit
with that.
of a pretentious cunt when it comes to this. Like, I have some ridiculous standards for what I consider to be legitimate art or
Dude,
valid.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I've been starting to buy block cheese instead of sliced cheese, and every time I cut a block of cheese, I think of you. Like literally every time. Like
Yeah.
even if I cut it like completely sideways to chunk off a piece of cheese, I'll still square it up at the end. Just going,
Oh, respect, bro.
Sometimes it's just like I understand mildly what you're talking about. So honestly, I have chunked it and been like, haha. Like I've thought about taking
Fuck that guy.
No, I've thought about taking pictures of it and sending it to you.
Bro,
Just like-
he's a menace, guy. This fucking guy.
I haven't done it yet, but it's coming because I can only have so much impulse control, and I've thought about it multiple times. So give it
finally-
about a week, and like I'm just gonna start blowing up your phone
So I have
every
two
night.
solutions for it, right? I buy pre-sliced cheese now, for the most part, or shredded cheese. But if we do get a block,
It's not economic,
and I
though.
see the chunk, I fucking cut the chunk off, shred it, and then I bag the shredded cheese because you're always going to need shredded cheese
Yeah,
anyhow.
see? So that's
and
all right.
Then I'm starting with a fresh block, and I don't have to worry about the fucking chunked
Listen,
up block.
and sometimes
I just don't understand why it's so difficult to cut an even slice of cheese off the block.
Well,
why
here's
is
the
it
thing.
so hard
Yeah,
for people
it
to
feels
do?
like-
Sometimes
Yeah.
I like a chunk of cheese. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I like a chunk of cheese. Here's what I've done though.
Get a string cheese then.
I do, and I also eat. I eat way too much cheese. Is basically what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
So, I need to slow down. It's a problem. So, what then ends up happening is I'll chunk the block of cheese, but then I'll also chunk another block of cheese and then square it off so that if you don't know what I did, it doesn't seem like I just ate 3 like polygonal fucking chunks of cheese.
Yeah.
It just looks like a normal, like, maybe he just had a bunch of cheese slices. No, but I make it look good by the end of it.
Yeah. Yeah, that was just 8 ounces of cheese. That's
But
all.
I just figured like I would just start sending you the progress shots, but never the end. So like instead of sending you like the satisfying like perfect block of cheese at the end, it just ends with like a weirdly funked up.
You're a
like-
fucking sadist, bro. Like this guy really has like.
Well, it's because
Yeah,
you
the
have
slice.
a weird obsession with a cheese block, and I know it, and I want.
That's fair.
I want to, yeah, no, I am a sadist. I want to see you suffer. I want to see you suffer with the cheese block.
I knew it. He's about to shout
No, I understand.
He's about to Schadenfreude.
Yeah, like Schadenfreude. Yeah,
Schadenfreude.
yeah.
Freud.
Schadenfreude. I
Yeah.
think. Die,
Right,
das
Einstein.
Schadenfreude. But yeah, like it's I understand where you're coming from. Both of you have valid opinions. Neither of you cringe or base. Both of you are valid. But like,
Are you off of 2 beers right now?
for real though, like
And a contact eye.
yeah. But like, that's fair, I guess. But my other question related to that was, what the fuck are you talking about?
So, listen.
What were we just talking about before this? I completely forgot. You have nixed everything from my
Cut and
mind.
cheese.
Yeah, we started talking about
how he
cutting
started
cheese.
buying block cheese, and now he thinks about me every time he slices the cheese.
That's
Yeah.
cute.
Yeah.
You're living in his head rent free.
I know. Oh, that's fucking funny. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna make your life a living nightmare with just pictures of fucking like.
You're gonna
Just
get
here's
blocked,
the deal.
homie.
Here's the deal.
How
that
you
great
want to
would-
send me
No,
pictures?
but here's the beautiful part is that I'm his business partner. How great would it be to block your business partner because he won't stop sending you pictures of fucked up blocks of cheese?
Bro, he wants to start a war. He doesn't. Yeah, this fucking guy. Damn. No, but if you want to send me pictures, send like midgets and mullets. Send midgets and
No,
mullets.
those are
Send
funny,
creature
though.
features.
Yeah,
Those
he
are
wants to
funny, and
hurt
they
you.
won't-
He wants you to feel comfortable by the things he sends.
Yeah.
Like it's a terrorism thing.
What about a dick pic of like Dick Cheney?
Dick Cheney.
I don't want to
Yeah.
see Dick Cheney's.
What I
Alright.
want to do is
No.
pickle Richard like I did the dildo.
What if I just
Pickle
started?
Richard when it's Richard Nixon's face, but like dill pickles in the background.
What if
Right,
I
so
just
pickle
sent
Richard.
you?
Yeah.
Oh yes. Okay. What if I just sent you fucking ball pictures?
What the fuck are you talking?
Ryan'd be like, you should come over and we should have sex on the podcast. What if we made a group chat where we all sent ball pictures to each other? That'd be hilarious.
Yeah.
He'd be out here. He's
That's
so
hilarious.
Funny.
That'd be so
Oh my
funny,
God.
right?
What
Like,
if we
yeah.
just watched
If
gay
you
porn?
do it
now?
ironically,
What if we
it's
guys gay porn
hilarious.
together? Yeah, yeah. Like, that'd be awesome.
Yeah. Ironically,
it's hot? You think this shit
it's
is
never
hot, right?
serious.
Yeah. Like what?
No, dude, what are you even fucking talking about?
Yeah, dude. Like fucking dip our nuts in soy sauce.
Just normal dude shit,
Have a
bro.
beat off.
Wait, anyone
What
know if
about-
that's real? By the way,
Bobby Lee did it. It was hilarious.
Yeah.
is it real?
Have you
What?
know who Bobby Lee is, the comedian?
No, but is the soy sauce thing real? Where you can
Well,
dip your
he
nuts in
did
something
it.
and feel whether it's salty or not.
He did it. He straddled like a stool with some soy sauce and like dipped his nuts in like
Scientific testing, you could say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
It's
It's
research.
scientific method. Yeah,
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
research.
Yeah. What do they call it? R&D.
He's
Research
R and D.
and
He's
Yeah.
R and D. Yeah, he's R and D in that sauce. I'll tell you that.
He's really dunking on that.
Yeah.
Really
sauce.
D in the
Yeah,
sauce.
Dunkin' Donuts. That sauce. Yeah, that shit's. That's America's breakfast or whatever. Right
Bro,
there.
he's talking about how he's got
America's
straight
breakfast.
pubes. He's talking about how he has straight pubes.
That's
He's
awesome, but
all
could he feel the
Asians
salt?
Have
Wait. They
could he
got straight?
feel the salt or taste the soy sauce with his balls?
My
What was
question
the-
is,
I don't know what the pretense. What is it that people?
Can taste.
Is that they say?
With
Is
your
that what they're
balls.
saying? Oh,
Yeah.
is that true?
I don't know, Ryan. Is that true?
I don't know.
Let's go to the expert. Hey, Ryan, can you taste soy sauce with your balls?
As an avid eater of soy sauce, which I am not,
Ah,
I don't know.
so
I don't like soy sauce normally, so I've never thought to put it on my testicles.
that's true.
I
That's
think
deep.
that's
That's
fair.
understandable. It's a niche mechanic. It's a niche mechanic. I don't know why they added that to the game. It's really weird. But for real though, you're saying straight. Your Asian people have straight
Pubes.
pubes. Why?
Bro, I only seen it one time in my life.
Are they
Like,
easier to braid?
I told him the whole story. Bro, I left in shame. I like went over. I was like trying to, maybe scrounge up a piece of action. Was getting there, and then I saw the
Looking
straight
for
pubes.
some strange.
Bro.
Yeah. Was this behind that same bush your buddy got action?
No, dude, no.
And you know, if you go to China,
Wait,
all the
whoa,
bushes
whoa, whoa.
there
So you've
are
actually
straight. All the bushes
encountered
there
straight
aren't curled.
pubes.
You know?
Yes, yes. No, and it literally it creeped me the fuck out. I'm like, this is not. There's nothing.
You're like, what'd
about
you
this
do?
that's
Hit this
right.
with a brush earlier?
Yeah. I'm
What are
like,
you using?
no.
Conditioner? What
I
is it,
literally,
mousse?
I made up an
Straightener.
excuse that I,
Perming your fucking.
Yeah.
I know. White people perm their pubes.
bro,
Actually,
I
that's why
was,
they're
I
all.
was on
they're
the
all
metro in those days, like on the bus, the public transportation, right? And I just made up an excuse that I was like, oh, I have to catch this bus because if I don't, then I won't get to my.
You
next
got to wait for the bus to
Bro, I
fucking.
dipped,
You're like,
I dipped the fuck out, bro.
Yeah.
I saw those. Bro, it was roast, and on top of that, it was roast beef. Roast beef and straight pubes, bro. Double negative. I'm out. I'm fucking out.
Double
Double
negative is a positive,
negative.
motherfucker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
a double negative. Yeah, I was
like,
gonna say
yeah.
I'm
two
like,
wrongs
two
make a
strikes.
Two wrongs make a right, or
two
Yeah,
strikes.
that's what they say,
Yeah.
right? They say two wrongs make a right.
So
That's what
two
they say.
wrongs
Yeah.
make a white.
Yeah.
You're like, the shame I'll feel tomorrow.
Bro,
Is it
yeah,
worth it?
no, dude, I couldn't. I couldn't.
The shame
the
of
roast beef.
the shame
You know,
of
they talk
tomorrow of a
about-
fucking Asian person is so gross.
Yeah,
You're
you talk
better
about
than-
meat
yeah.
curtains.
I'll feel
You've
awful
heard of the term
tomorrow.
Yeah.
meat curtains.
Oh, yeah,
Like
yeah.
meat curtains is a real fucking thing, and like
I
some
never-
vaginas,
I don't even-
the lips come out. and
Yeah,
it looks
they
like an
kinda
oyster,
roast
like
beef it.
brown.
Oh, it looks like when they draw
Fucking disgusting
when they draw
is what it looks
flowers
like.
to be representative.
Right.
Of
Yes.
vaginas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's for some. There's like an extra layer on the outside.
No.
If you've
No,
ever looked-
flowers are beautiful, and
If you've
a
ever-
beautiful pussy should
You are
be.
right. But if you've ever looked at a sideways view of an Arby's roast beef sandwich,
Bro, no, there are pussies that have
that's about what it looks like.
They have like an extended labia
Yeah.
that comes out, and it looks like fucking
Roast beef.
bro.
Yeah,
There's
no,
one
I know
on
what
this
you're
side,
talking
there's
about.
one
I
on this
just
side.
feel like
they're
the way you're
wavy.
describing
They
it, you're-
look like
you
thin
are
sliced
so
roast
off
beef.
put by this that it feels like it's something that I'm not familiar with because it feels like because I don't react that violent.
No, here's the thing: is that
No,
he
bro, you're
really
going
cares about it. I
downstairs.
really don't.
You're going
The
downstairs.
straight
to, like,
hair is
maybe
weird
catch
only
some
because
clit,
like I would have
maybe
tried to
start
put
with
it in
that,
like a
dip
ponytail
in
or
a
some
little,
shit.
Get some of the
Do something fun with it.
juices. Bring the juices up to the clit. And
Yeah.
you go down, and it's like it feels like you're at the deli counter. You know, like
Yeah.
you're like mangling. Like how do you get
Dude,
in there?
if you're
Like,
doing
the
this
folds-
at the deli counter, we
I'm
got a
just saying,
problem.
but I'm just saying, like it's like it feels like, bro, it's disgusting.
Deli
I'm just
cutter,
not-
can I get some of this?
Yeah,
I'm
you're
not
like-
with it.
you're
bro.
like,
I'm
hold
not
on, hold
with it.
on,
With
is
all
your
the
turkey-
bits and
You're like,
pieces
I'm
should
rubbing
be
the
tucked
ham.
away? Like when you look at
Is your
at a
turkey fresh?
vagina,
Yeah, your turkey's
We've already
fresh. Hold on,
established
let
I
me
didn't take a
let me
human
check real
anatomy
quick. Let me
class,
just
So I'm
me
out
just-
of your like your a realm of inner intelligibility. I'm
Yeah.
gone.
There's like the labia
I am no
minora
longer
and the labia
Finnish
majora.
male.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Are you familiar with these terms? But
Are you
the inner
familiar with
lips
the vagina?
should not extend out of the pussy and look like oyster.
Is that because is that something like they fuck something up? Is that like being prolapsed, or is that just a way that someone?
no,
marked?
no,
No,
just
it's
some of them
just-
are just like that, bro, and it's fucking gnarly.
Well, then you're putting a should. You're putting a what is you put an ought where an
Here's the
an
thing.
R
It's
is
not
like,
that
is to
gnarly,
be.
but it is hilarious.
That's what I think.
It's off-putting.
That's how
Like,
I-
hey,
like here's the deal. I
listen.
like roast beef, but that shit will make
No,
me
no,
lose
no.
my appetite.
Think about it.
Oh,
Think
I'll
about
still
it.
have a
That's a
full hard
boner
on
be
dealing
gone.
with the
That's
roast
a boner
beef.
be
I don't
gone.
give a fuck.
Person in
Bro,
the world
I
would fuck
did it. You
cloister.
peel
First
them
of all-
apart.
Pokemon if they
Ugh!
could.
Fucking, can we
That's getting
change
me
the-
one
Why are we
step
talking about this?
That step is one step closer to fucking cloister. That's all I'm saying.
So here's
I
the
want to
beautiful
do-
thing: is that you
But
came
there
out.
are beautiful pussies, though. You know what I'm saying? There
Yeah.
are beautiful, like they're
Yeah,
clean,
and
they're
you
tight.
came out as gay.
That never
the
happened.
other time in the
Here's the deal.
podcast.
That's
That
true.
never
Here's what I'm
happened.
thinking.
Yeah,
Here's what
I
happened.
was there.
Yeah.
They projected their homoerotic fantasies on me.
So
That's what
here's
really
yeah.
happened.
So here's what I'm thinking.
Sorry about that.
yeah. I'm
Here's
like,
what
come
I'm
on.
thinking:
I
is that
project my homoerotic
really it's
fantasies
just
on
an
the-
inversion.
fantasies on the guys I'm
It's
fucking,
just an
but-
inversion to fucking roast beef pussy lip. But like, it's not that bad. Like the reason him and I aren't freaking out is because we don't really care. You know, if we saw some roast beef pussy lip, we'd still enjoy. You know, it's not a deal breaker by any means.
I'm gonna be 100% with you guys. Vaginas are not really attractive on there. I don't think it's hot. I don't think looking at them is hot. I don't get
No?
aroused by vaginas.
That's fair.
Really?
It's not because
honestly,
I'm
for
gay.
him, that-
It's just
I
I
would
don't
say
look at
most
them.
genitalia isn't the most attractive to
There
look
are obviously,
at.
but obviously some people.
Would
have
you still stick
beautiful-
your
I've seen
dick in
pretty
it?
pussies.
Sure, that's not what
Yeah,
I'm saying. Is
I
that
have.
I'm not going to
I'm
say
not
women.
saying whether it's attractive.
Sure,
I'm
that's
saying
exactly.
You're
And that's
gonna
what I'm
stick your
saying.
dick in it.
It's never about like there are some there sure there
Still
are people
feels
with beautiful
good.
genitalia. But
So
like,
for
I
me-
have,
No,
Yeah.
I'm not saying I haven't smashed. I have. I have had rose.
My
I'm just saying I
brain-
know what it's like.
you're being real
and that's-
judgmental.
I
That's
know
something
that
that already
I'm not
looks like
about
shit.
it.
Yeah.
Literally, like that's the only time I want to fuck with the lights off. Is like if. Yeah, no. I like how pussies look. I'm aroused by pussy. I like the whole the
whole.
pink,
Yeah.
There's different colors of pink in
Bye-bye.
there. There's different. You know what I'm saying?
Like an art piece.
This motherfucker been going in here and giving the Fantano Light 7 to a pussy.
Yeah.
bro.
But
Nice
I-
Anthony Fantano reference.
But I'm not of that persuasion. As in, I have cubed. My pubes are cubes.
I have Minecraft pubes.
Minecraft pubes. Oh my god! But yeah,
have
I
cubed
fucked that one
pubes.
up. But yeah, you get what I'm saying. Yeah, I don't know. I feel
My pubes are cubed.
Yeah.
like all that
No,
shit.
but I like
but-
to trim my shit up. We were talking about
No, and-
pubes,
and that's
you're
cool,
saying
but
you're
listen,
going
man.
all fucking natural now and like
Well, listen.
You can
No. What really happens is I have interim periods of laziness where I'm like, should be trimmed, and then like there'll be about like 4 or 5 months where it goes like full, like it's good, and then like I'll just lapse for like a month or two, and it'll just
or
be,
two. Every day you have the opportunity to change
Yes.
your future.
yes, and
You have
I
the chance
Look
to
at
change.
that.
If you had the chance, you ought to
Tony
fade.
Robbins.
do you
over here.
manscape? Do you
Yeah.
manscape? We
Yeah.
had this conversation with Zach because he's like hairy. Zach's hairy. Like he's
Okay.
hairy on his arm. He's
See, I
I'm
don't
not
have
hairy at
much,
all.
like,
I'm
he's
very.
His fucking thighs are fucking crazy hairy.
No.
He's hairy.
No, I've seen him take off his shirt, and I'm like, whoa, dude.
Yeah, bro, that shit comes from his mom, dog. Like, that's for real.
She's got the Batman symbol shaved between her boobs.
Yeah.
That's fire. No,
I have
an
this
instant.
joke.
That's an instant. You've earned it.
Bro, I have this
we
joke.
know that men talk about Batman and love Batman already, so you're just asking
Yeah.
for it, is what you say.
No, but do you tidy up? Do you tidy up?
Of course.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I do too. And like it was a
I
revelation.
get lazy. I'm sorry. It's
Well,
a fault
he's-
of my own. What I'm saying is that it's okay. Like
Yeah, there's no reason to be ashamed.
right now, it's bad. But I but I plan.
You've been wearing it as long as you've been wearing this fucking hoodie.
The last 20 episodes, it's been no shave November.
20 episodes.
It's been no
The last,
shave
like, 5
November
No
since
shave
November.
No,
Yeah, don't you know
no
I
shave
just live
since
in a
November, yeah.
homeostasis between podcasts? Like it just shuts off and I just shut down like an android, and then every week I just pop back up wearing the same hoodie.
I hope I never confused that for. I hope I never. Listen.
Bro, I'm working on this, right? And so you were talking about his legendary dick earlier, right? And I was like, the first thing in my mind was like, his mom must have a huge clit. Because if you get it from
true?
both sides of the family, you know what I'm saying? Then the
Oh.
likelihood that
Right,
you're
because like in the womb, those are the same thing.
yeah,
same structure.
So it's
That
like
makes sense.
you know the people that win the lottery on like the big dick lottery on that, like you got to just assume that their mom's got a big clit too.
Well,
like
here's
their
the
dad
sad
probably
part
has
is
a
that,
big
like,
dick,
you
and their
know
mom
my
has a
mom.
big clit.
Yeah.
The sad part
Does
is
your
that
mom
you
have
know
a
my-
big clit, Ryan?
I don't know.
Fuck off.
I'm gonna be honest with you.
You can leave that unspoken. We get.
He can't though. He
I
keeps talking
die.
about his mom's tits and all kinds of shit.
Dude.
I know, man. I edit this podcast.
like helps
Dude.
us on our other.
Dude,
It's like I hope she never watches this shit.
Right.
It's
Yeah.
Dude.
Yeah, you don't want to feel disrespected.
for the other business, they had a fucking they had a reminder put in Google Calendar, and instead of saying like meeting with my mom, it said meeting in my mom. And I almost thought about texting and being like, I don't know if I'm comfortable with going to this guy.
Magic school bus, bro. You're taking a tour inside your mom today. Where's Miss Frizzle?
Yeah, you know, Lisa made that note And I brought it up to her. I was like, in Ryan's mom. Sounds like a party.
Yeah.
That's onward.
No, and to answer your question about the clit, I don't know.
Are you the clit commander?
Okay, thank you. We kind of moved on assuming that was like the way
Yeah.
it was, but I appreciate you doubling down on
My
your...
parents left me alone a lot. We've been over this ad nauseum at this point on this podcast, so I don't know a lot about my parents, and especially not about their genitalia, and I choose not to ask.
Yeah.
So we're gonna
That's
leave it
understandable.
there.
We'll leave it there.
Yeah.
And speaking of leave it there,
Yeah.
But you've never been in a locker room with your dad before?
I have. Not since I was like 7. Since then, it's just been like, you can do it yourself. So,
But did you get it from him, your size?
Dude, we
the
don't
last
need
time I saw his dick was probably when I was about like 6 or 7. So I don't know if it's big or if it's just like relative size.
yeah, when you're 6 or 7, every dad's
I
penis
see.
looks like a monster cock. Yeah.
Yeah,
true.
So it doesn't.
So
you can't
I'm
actually
not
scale
sure.
it.
So maybe
I only have one memory of seeing my dad's dick, and it was like a German fucking soldier helmet.
see. Well, here's the thing is that like I had just
like a
seen,
tuna can. You know what I'm saying? Like he had like a.
I
like a
had
fat
just seen my
fucking-
d-
just a,
I have-
turtle helmet.
He's got that
I am
what is
similar.
it called that Kopfschild on. He's got
I
that
have one
Kopfschild.
memory of my dad's dick. This is what I'm talking about. But it was like when
And we
he
were. It was when we were camping, but it was not a KOA.
see, my dad had just got out of the sauna. So it was like sauna, like he, like clearly he had.
Did your mom get out previously?
No.
Oh my
You
god.
were in the sauna with your dad.
Hey.
No.
You were standing watching your dad in the sauna.
I came to ask him for something while he was getting out of the sauna. Yeah. And then he turned to face me, and I was like eye level, and I was like, whoa. But again, I was like 7. So I don't know if it was actually, or if it was just because he was just been in the sauna and it's warm and it like droops. But again, not sure. But yeah.
Awesome. This is a great
Good to know.
conversation we're having about.
Well, and I told you like I
That's
feel
awesome.
like mine. I feel like mine varies.
Put it in the
depending on
clip.
day. Like,
Dad dick.
Yeah, dad dick. Yeah. No, but here's the deal.
No quiero la hacer or whatever it is.
Yeah. Yes. Yes.
But imagine, like there's like a big clit chicks.
Yeah.
But a big clit chick hooks up with the big dick dude, the likelihood is increased of like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because the pelvic extremity is. I can't even do it. I was like,
Bro, this guy's over here. He's like, I need to get a fucking biology glossary and shit. He's like, what am I trying to say? He's like, I don't even know how the fucking.
didn't go to enough school for this one.
Holy shit. Dude.
Yeah, what are some fancy words? Help him.
Yeah, je suis pas de partie de cette conversation, might I add. I have no clue what the hell you guys are talking about, by the
Okay.
way.
It's
I don't
okay.
think we do either. So let's move on.
So the clitoris, do you actually not know where it is,
know
or are
the
you just
clitoris.
joking?
Yeah, I was joking.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's good.
They teach
Yeah.
you in high school class.
Is
Yeah,
it
they
a
do.
they, them, or like multiple people?
Do
lot of
you
people
have
have
firsthand experience with the clitoris?
Like when you say they
No,
teach
I leave
you.
it alone. I leave the shit
I
alone.
try not to touch it much.
Yeah. You're like, not until you say the magic word, bitch.
Seems pretty intimidating, but I mean,
You gotta do a bit. You gotta do I will not. I will no erogenous zones until you say the magic word. None of that shit. You gotta earn that shit.
Yeah.
That's so fire. That's so. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh man, pussy from a girl who punches you in the arm afterwards and say, "Good job, loser." That's what I need. That's all I need. Not be content. I could live in a 1x1 foot room, like actual some like.
Are you talking like a uwu chick?
No, just she's got a high voice and she just Yeah, I don't know.
Yes.
I just need
Yes,
this,
he is.
You know, I'm just telling you what I need, and since you're my employer, I hope you will make sure that
It's
my
part
salary.
of the package, bro.
Yeah,
it's part
my
of the
salary
package.
covers this as like
This
a-
is your
Yeah.
healthcare
Mental health.
benefit.
We
Health
will
benefit.
purchase you an overseas bride.
an overseas
Yes.
bride who is also a fox girl and fox girl who
Sorry, can't do it.
say they have a bunch of them in Japan. They got kitsune over there.
Really?
I don't know. I know. I was joking. I was just making a fox girl joke.
Yeah, I know.
You've been
but
playing.
like,
You haven't been playing Overwatch,
Like,
have
does
you?
she wear like a foxtail butt
Fox-
plug?
I don't know.
Okay.
Just where I'm confused is whether it's.
I just want a
it's
girl to punch me. I just want a girl to beat the fuck out of me.
That's what you're into?
What was that? What was that?
I
like,
was confused
want a
as to
girl
whether
who
it
will
was.
just murder me.
I was confused
We
as to
should be
whether it was
completely
Fox
different
the
people after the
animal or
first 8
Fox like
hours.
the news network.
Fox girl. I want Ann Coulter.
And sorry,
I want a girl
you
like
were
Ann
talking about
Coulter.
they, them, pussy earlier. Is that like androgynous? You're like androgynous,
It's
but with a
it's just-
vagina?
No, it's just a
no,
female
or
who
female
identifies as they them.
Yeah, and also
but not
has
an
a pussy.
androgynous, not like a boy presenting.
like
or
a boy girl.
Yeah, yeah.
No, like I mean,
You
either
like
way,
Femi? You're into that?
I'm into
Like whatever.
The feminine energy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But also like
Yeah.
like a big 6.5 foot tall like football player like Henry Cavill person is still like cool, like hot. I'm not saying Henry Cavill's not hot. I'm just saying, you know.
Okay.
That's just I'm based
get
based on normal for
No, I
thinking
get
Henry
it.
Cavill
What
is
the
hot.
fuck is who?
Henry Cavill?
I have no idea.
Superman.
you
Superman
go.
and The Witcher, and
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
he's a huge guy
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
who plays Warhammer 40K.
Oh, okay.
That guy does.
He looks like the most hot average white dude.
He's not average white dude. He's big, bro.
I
And he's
know,
swole.
but that's why I'm saying, like, if you took an average white dude and then put him on a fuck ton of steroids, he looks like that.
He looks like what fucking Greek people drew their gods as. He looks like what they would have drawn like Zeus or Poseidon as. Just like the perfect male figure.
Kinda,
You know?
yeah.
Yeah.
No, legit. He's got the strong jaw. Yeah,
Yeah,
I get it.
you know?
Is that
He's
what
the
you're
toned eyes
into?
and everything.
The muscular
The
guys?
Greek people. If you look Greek,
It
if your name is
can be,
like,
it
if
depends
your-
on who.
yeah, if your last name is some like, dude, Greek names are
Stavros
so cool.
Halkias.
That's the coolest name of all time, though.
He is not a Greek god.
God, that motherfucker is Hephaestus, bro. But
Bro.
he's still
Fucking
got an
Greek
awesome
god of
name.
weaponry
Bro.
over here.
God of weaponry, but Hephaestus was also canonically ugly as shit.
Yes, exactly.
That's
I know.
a joke. Anyways, yeah.
I'm aware.
Greek names are so cool.
Dude, I don't know if you know this or not, but we
Stavros
did a
Halkias,
group project.
Asterios
It
Kokonos.
is dope. It is
Bro.
dope. Yeah.
They be going deep with that language, man.
Do you remember when we got in trouble in school for doing too many group projects together and doing projects that weren't supposed to be group projects together? Like
That's
the
a
Bible.
weird way of wording.
Yeah, like the Bible
plagiarism,
illusions.
but yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, why?
I don't know.
No, no, we just-
It was just a fun memory.
we would just write our.
That's a funny way to editorialize that. Yeah.
No.
One way of putting it.
So you do
Yeah.
remember.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I was really embarrassed when we got caught over and over again, but
Over and
I'm not,
over
I'm not
again.
doing that
It
shit.
did
I'm not doing
happen.
that work. That homework was busy work, and I don't fuck with busy work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, that shit's on Hood Watch. Me and none of the homies hate, or all the homies hate fucking.
He's
busy
like, nah,
work,
we
man.
don't fuck with that.
Yeah.
We
Actually,
did
yeah. Not on
legitimately
that.
get
Yeah.
caught multiple times, and they're like, "You guys gotta stop doing this." And I'm like, "But if you want him to do the assignment and you want me to do the assignment, why can't he just do half of it and I do half of it, and then we just combine the two, and then it's a whole assignment?"
See, that's not an issue today. Nowadays, you plug that shit into Chat GPT-3, you say reword this in the same style, and then you put it in, you're good.
Yeah.
Nice.
It's crazy how good it is with actually capturing the style of
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
I was
it's
talking to my parents about
fucking
this last
wild.
night. I'm looking to be a German teacher. And it can translate. So I was talking with it in German the other day. You know, it was like, yeah, I speak German and French and Spanish and Italian and Japanese and Chinese and all
Can
these
you
other ones.
please just do
So-
the fucking like a language
Can you
course?
just start recording what you do and putting it up?
Like, do
and,
the
like brand it
tutorials,
some way in
I-
Stoned Ape
tutorial?
Theories, and then
my
just put it
tutoring
up.
for German class is basically, I'm sorry to tell you this, but you just have to memorize all these declensions. That's basically what I tell to my tutoring students because that's what
But
German
you
is
could
a lot of the
still
time,
do
but-
that. Like, just post a video of that.
But
We've sold
regardless,
We've sold
teaching German is
20s
a-
of dollars worth
we've
of
sold-
merchandise of 2D is
What
greater
is
than
that?
3D
Like, what?
stickers.
Yeah.
Anything is possible.
yeah.
You can just make a video of you just speaking German and being like, this is how you do German. And people will watch it.
I believe you.
Thank you.
like fucking Adriana Chechik getting 3P'd. You know what I'm saying? Like triple penetration. We talked about it before. She did triple anal.
Listen, I know you've been
What is
watching.
that? Wait, you said like though.
Well, you
what
said
about what I'm
declension.
doing is like.
Well, you said declension, and it was like it sounded like that's part of
Declension
the
is in the
technique
word
that
decline.
she had
No,
to
okay.
implement.
All right.
You say triple anal?
had
Hey
to
everyone,
declension.
Yes,
thank you
triple
for coming
anal.
and
Rectum.
watching Stoned Ape Theories
How do you?
episode 37.
How is that even logistically, or like how do you do that?
You put 3 dicks in your anus.
Right, but like how did the dudes
Pretty
all line up?
self-explanatory, Brent Dog. Come on, do the
Yeah.
math, bro.
So you
Like
got
where did the dudes line up though?
So
like
true.
it seems
You got
like
The issue was
Hold
in the
on.
beginning,
Two
the
would
issue
be
is
easy.
3 people.
I've got
yeah.
it. Here's what you do. You do one dude on the bottom. Hold on, I gotta put down my beer for this. You
One
gotta
dude
do.
standing.
you
one,
got-
one
so,
dude laying.
one dude on the
mounting,
bottom.
One dude standing.
That's one dick.
Laying.
All right.
You got the chick on top
Under
of
with the
that
chick on
dude.
top.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
Right.
guys have to be,
Then
like,
you have
laying
the
in, like, a
dude
crescent
on
on the
top
guy
of
that's
that
mounted.
This
chick,
doesn't
but
work.
he's
This doesn't
mounted
work.
forward. His head has to like almost meet her head, so he can still like angle his dick in there.
She's gonna
But then there
headbutt
has
him.
to be a third guy at the very back. So like, there's a chick here, there's
they're,
a
like,
dude
standing
here, a
next
to
chick
each other.
here, a dude here, and
Take
then a
your
dude
standard
here.
issue shoehorn.
So once you get the top two
a handful
in,
of Crisco,
yeah.
a fistful of Crisco.
Once you get the top 2 cocks in, then all you got to do is you got to take the middle one, lube it up with that Crisco, and then just kind of push it in the middle so that the other 2 cocks expand.
Yeah,
Interesting.
Yeah.
All right.
yeah, it's all real technical.
Yeah.
You can see this on
But
our
she's
Patreon.
talking about how she prepares for it. She's talking about how she has to
Patreon.com/Stoned
prep.
Ape Theories podcast.
Yeah, no, I believe that. that
Yeah,
she has to prep.
yeah.
I have to
Dude,
prep
she
for
was
one.
on.
I don't think you can.
2 Bears
I know.
talking about her
It's
fucking
amazing.
prep. Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
amazing.
That is truly like the in it for the game. You're like a love of the game, right? At that point.
Yeah.
You
She
don't
was
have to do
talking
that.
about how her and her friends, she'd just like call her other stripper friends up and they'd all get together and have gangbangs with their strap-ons and like
Yeah, they're doing like theory crafting. They're doing like measurement R&D to try and figure out. Yeah, they're
Bro,
really
like,
developing
just
the new world.
Some
I
wild
appreciate
shit.
the.
She said like she would just order
dedication.
shit online and then like try to fuck the person that would deliver it, whether they were like a guy or a girl or whatever. Like whoever showed up, they'd just be like, "Hey, you should come join us."
That's a little less base, but also honestly, okay.
You're like,
Let's say-
honestly,
okay,
if
let's
that
say
was positioned,
16,
I don't know.
or like not 16.
Yeah,
sorry,
Riley
18,
Reid talked
like or
about
something
that too.
year old
Yeah.
you, right?
Delivery guys.
18-year-old you're a pizza delivery guy, and someone's like, you should come join our gangbang or whatever. And so you're 18. There's no like barring. You're like, it's like totally like, yeah, this would be legal. It would just be weird. Would you do that?
Especially if a 19-year-old Adriana Chechik, you're a delivery boy.
Would
How?
you?
How? This is before she's famous anyhow. But like, how? How would you pass
you
that
not?
up? How would you pass?
I don't
that
know
up?
her. Is how I passed that
Bro,
up.
like, yeah.
Ryan's
Yeah, I've
given
never
us the
seen her either.
stare. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what she looks
Oh,
like
okay.
personally,
Yeah, yeah.
but I mean, no
when
matter.
I was 18,
okay,
I
not no
was
matter
having a
how hot
kid.
she is, but like I feel like yeah, I don't know the.
It's very easy. Just go like, all right, that'd be, but nah.
Yeah, so I feel like when she,
I would
did
wonder
she
where
have
I'd get
no
2 more
reveal?
penises from.
Like
I'll take the 3-pack. I'll take the 3-pack. We're talking about. You're talking about what was it?
Another
crafting.
balcony piss.
What crafting?
Nice.
theory crafting.
Theory crafting. Yeah, yeah.
She's
We're gonna
doing
theory
development.
craft 2 extra penises. Oh, dude.
Yeah, metaphorical.
But yeah, I feel like that's. What did she say? Did she say that they worked a lot, or did a lot of people just go like, I'm not good. I'm good. I don't want to.
Of course, it worked.
Of course, it worked.
Yes.
What does Adriana Chechik look like? I've only seen her jump into a foam pit and break her spine or whatever. So I've never
was
seen
that
her face
her?
before.
She
Yeah, it was
did
her.
that. The
Yeah.
Chechik fucked
I
her
don't
shit
know.
up?
Well, I don't know. I haven't
I
heard
thought
about
it was.
this.
I thought it was
I can-
her.
I can
She
look
was
it
the one who
up.
fucked up the base of her spine because I thought, oh, that's that
that's
girl
right,
that they
that's right. I
talk about
think
on the
we talked about
podcast.
Okay.
Yeah. Like what was it? Adriana.
No, like she's like famously into like hardcore.
Yeah,
shit.
it's her.
Oh, okay.
But
Oh,
yeah, 19-year-old her. You show up with pizzas, and she's like, "Hey, do you want to come?" Fucking you're like, what, bro?
Yeah.
Imagine.
No, any year old me, I'm sure I'd be down.
Currently, right now, it happened last week.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, no.
I feel like that's weird, but oh no.
No, there was a lady at the gas station, or a dude at the gas station. I don't know.
Yeah.
Bro, but she was catching feelings
No,
for
it was this
Brendog
chick
over here.
that looked like a dude with the buzz cut.
Dude.
And, yeah, kind of older, gave me the
Nah, the
wink.
buzz cut's fire. The buzz
No,
cut's
no,
fire.
no, but check it out. This is like a Mexican biker dyke that like literally fucking.
Whoa.
He went to open the door and she's like, "Oh my god, it's been so long since someone tried to open the door for me," and then like
and
tried
like
to
winked at me.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
You're like,
That's
yeah, because
awesome.
you look like my
I
Uncle
respect
Chuck.
the hell out of her. That's awesome.
Yeah, she totally wanted to fist
I couldn't
you,
help
bro.
but just laugh.
She want to do some WarioWare shit
Yeah.
to her.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyways, thank you everyone for watching Stoned Ape Theories episode 37. There will be a bonus episode coming up on the Patreon soon, and maybe another one depending on. We just have a bunch of random bonus footage aside from the ones that are already up there that is kind of lying around that is fucked up for various reasons. Because every time we fuck the podcast up,
Chop it up.
becomes something
Chop
we
it
just
up.
throw on a Patreon in like as much of a usable
Clips and
form as we
shorts.
can.
Chop it up.
What I'd say is that if you like watching our content that's been filtered through an editor, and you think that's fucked up, wait till you see what's not been filtered through an editor.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Go check
Oh,
out Patreon.
Chicks
Short-
with
yeah.
clits and tits.
Yeah.
Dicks.
Yeah, the Lalo, the monkey dick thing is on there.
What
I
about
think that's
dicks
a
and
bonus.
tits?
Not into it. Not into it.
I am. Thank you everybody for watching.
I am as well.
Dicks and tits.
I'm cool with dicks
Do
and
the
tits.
things. Do the thing.
You
Do the
get
thing, do the
tits
thing.
and dicks. But if you want tits and dicks in your own metaphorical way, go to patreon.com/StoneApeTheories podcast. Look at the link in the description and go follow all of our fucking socials, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Like, comment, and subscribe on the YouTube. If you're watching on Spotify, give us a follow. Share it with all of your friends. Like, please, if you have a fucking friend who you think would... you think would even be remotely interested in hearing us ramble about the bullshit that we ramble about, send it to them, annoy them, make it a problem for them. That's my wish for you.
Don't be a problem, everybody.
Yeah.
Stoned Ape Theories.
If you're hearing this broadcast, you have an obligation to spread this shit to everybody.
Like I said
you
in
know.
the beginning,
Primates
StoneApeTheories.com
activate.
doesn't exist, but the collaboratory website is going to be coming out soon, and that's where all of it's going to be at. So stay tuned for that shit.
Yeah.
We're doing big things.
Yeah.
Subscribe. Stoned Ape Theories, baby.
Yeah.
Woo!
Fuck on
and
Fuck off.
God damn it.
Nice.
Yeah.